Shark Tank on the campus of May River High School. It's WHHI Sports on a Friday night, and it's another edition of the Bluffton Bowl here on WHHI Sports TV. Hi everybody, Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort with you on a beautiful but chilly Friday night. Both teams come in 3-5 on the year, and Daniel, when you look at these matchups with these two teams, both are 1-1 in their last two games. Both have had close wins, and both have had tough losses. And the one thing that's really interesting for both these teams, they do it very, very well, but in a couple of different ways offensively. May River is ground and pound. We know that Bluffton likes to air it out a little bit and has some guys on the outside that can make some plays.
It's certainly an interesting dynamic and makes for an exciting matchup on paper. I've always said there are games and then there are rivalry games.
Correct.
This is certainly a rivalry game. There's a little bitterness involved, of course, because these schools are so closely aligned. But I agree with you. I think it's going to come down for Bluffton. The key is clearly going to be, can they protect Mad Max von Hohenstraten, who's returning after 5 weeks on the sidelines. We were at the game where he was injured. Can the line protect him? Can they do enough in the running game to keep the May River defense back on their heels to give him some time to throw? If he can get it to Jalen Linder, Kamari Simmons, some of those athletes on the edges, they can create some serious problems for May River. For May River, it's simply a matter of focus. Can they focus for 60 minutes? We heard from Rodney Summers, they've laid a few eggs with respect to coming out with intensity and focus. They've got the athletes. They've got a great running game. They'll certainly assert themselves that way. But it's about focus, intensity, and committing to your assignments for 60 minutes.
We've seen both these teams so far this year. Last time we saw either one of them was that great Bridge Bowl that Bluffton had against Hilton Head. Look for Luis Rojas to do some things in the special teams department. We obviously know about, as I mentioned, the guys on the outside. Daniel mentioned them as well. Defensively, they're going to have to contain the three-headed monster is Bluffton of Macy, certainly Jaden Jones, and then Darian Perry as well. That's going to be a key. This should be a really fun game.
I'm excited.
And oh, by the way, last year, May River ended up going to Bluffton, winning the game 30-3 in this matchup that we had, and Douglas ran everywhere. This is going to be a little bit of payback, I have a feeling. It should be very, very interesting. We've got much more coming up on the Keller Williams and Mike Sackman pregame show. After the break, we've got the tailgate party segment. That's next. And then we'll kick it off, have the coin toss, and a whole lot more here tonight. It's the Bluffton Bowl from May River, and it's all straight ahead on WHHI Sports TV. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Mike Sackman, broker at Keller Williams Realty. I've maintained a successful business model through multiple market shifts over time. I know this market and I know real estate. Serving 22 years in the Navy as a Navy diver, combined with a lifetime of boating on the coast, have enabled me to know the waterways that are an integral part of the Lowcountry lifestyle. Whether you're buying or selling, myself and my team can help you navigate the coastal South Carolina real estate market. Give us a call.
Have you joined the Express Comfort Club from Summit Services Heating and Air? It's the ultimate way to keep your cool. Membership is free and includes discounts on routine maintenance, 15% discount on all repairs, 3-year parts and labor warranty, no overtime charges, plus other benefits. Your comfort is just a call away. To sign up for Express Comfort Club, call 843-836-2653.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
1, 2, 3, come on!
All right, it is football season. That means tailgating. And we love us a good grill. So we came to the perfect spot. It's Casual Living, Fireside Grilling. This is Pam. She's gonna walk us through all of the great grills they have here. Gosh, you have a lot too.
Well, thank you. For tailgating season, the green egg is obviously one of our favorites. because of the flavor of the meat that you get. It's going to take a little bit longer to cook, but it's so worth it because of the flavor. Over here you can see they have a little mini max, which is
so
perfect
cute
for tailgating because you can put it right in the back of your car and take it with you.
That's a great one.
And it's a wonderful little tailgating grill.
Okay, I've heard a lot about the green egg, so that's a popular one.
Now, as far as your house, we have lifetime grills, starting with the EXO grill. We've got the Weber Summit here. When we move back to the right over here, we've got the Lynx, the EXO, and the Sedona by Lynx. Those are all more lifetime grills that you're going to have for at least 20 years or longer, and many of the parts are fully warranted.
That's
On top
great.
of that, we also do a lot of islands. This is a Challenger Cort island that very popular. We've got a Sabre grill in it. Sabre is more of a 10 to 15 year grill like a Weber. We have the whole line of Weber grills outside, and they are going to run with a 10-year warranty, but they are very stable. People really like Weber. They've known the name for years.
So with all the choices that you have here, Pam, you really do kind of need someone to walk you through all the pros and cons. Can you help them with that for our viewers coming in?
Everybody here can. Everybody's very knowledgeable and can walk through it.
You can just stop in, you can shop. They've got lots of great items outside as well. And what a great way to come in, do some tailgating, or heck, just have a big old party, right?
I know, what fun.
I love it. Casual living, fireside and grilling. We'll get you back to football.
Thanks, Jess.
Let casual living, fireside and grilling inspire your outdoor style. Stop by and shop our 15,000 square foot showroom for the perfect patio furniture, fire pits, umbrellas, grills, outdoor kitchens, and more. We're here to help turn your outdoor space into a haven of luxury and style. We offer delivery and setup.
We're the only company that services what we sell. Please come by, as we'd love to earn your business.
Casual living, fireside and grilling, for the casual life.
Living on the coast offers a unique lifestyle, but with that comes the need for a specialized approach to helping protect residents and business owners from year-round winds, high tides, and torrential rain. Since 1850, our family-owned business has been helping friends and neighbors navigate whatever Mother Nature has thrown our way. At CT Lowndes, we know coastal insurance. Visit us at ctlowndes.com. Let us help you prepare for hurricane season.
At McGinnis Orthodontics, we're committed to giving you a reason to love your smile. We offer state-of-the-art technologies to create beautiful, healthy smiles by utilizing cutting-edge technology and artificial intelligence to guarantee the best results possible. We're in the 1% of top Invisalign providers in the country. The technologies we use are amazing, but we're pretty sure that it's how much we love what we do and the neighbors we do it for that makes the real difference. Visit us in Hilton Head, Bluffton, and Beaufort and mention this offer to get $250 off treatment. We look forward to seeing you and for you to love your smile.
Hi, I'm Chip Welch with OC Welch Ford. Come pick out your brand new 2022 Expedition or Explorer with over 50 to choose from. With interest rates as low as 1.9%, call or come see me today at OC Welch Ford in Hardyville, South Carolina.
And now the national anthem, brought to you by OC Welch.
All right, guys, good sportsmanship. If we're talking to you, that means we're trying to help you. Good enough? My name's Kerry Collins. I'll be your referee. Mr. Weber will be your line judge. Mr. McKay will be your back judge. Mr. Thompson will be your head linesman. Mr. Seymour will be your umpire. He'll join for the point toss. NCAA logo is heads. Sign says men's golf is tails. You're the visitor. You will call it in the air. Heads. Heads you call. It is a tails. You've won a toss. You like to defend the clock? Yeah. We'll keep that one. Yep. Put you back to the clock.
There you
Come here.
All right.
May River. Get him up. One call.
Once again, that
Get Alexa receive. All right, take care of the play.
And construction.
Showtime. That's over. That's over. All right.
Bluffton is going to kick off as we get ready for the Bluffton Bowl. They are in white. May River going with the black. We're moving from left to right on your television screen. Luis Rojas, who had a heck of a game against Hilton, heading the Bridge Bowl, kicks it high, kicks it deep. We are underway in the Bluffton Bowl, and it's going to be returned by May River up the middle to about the 28-yard line. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, Larry Jacomot, Jeremy Pope, Christopher Sanders, Maria Soden, Justin Williams, and Jessa Jeremiah, our fearless leader. We're all with you, all 8 of us. It's like Lucky 8, Crazy 8's the card game. 8 of us on the crew here tonight. We're underway, partner, and great to be with you again. Both teams, again, 3 and 5. And a big key that we kind of alluded to at the outset is, will May River be able to stop this Bluffton attack? They're averaging, giving up 17.8 points per game, scoring 23. Bluffton on the other side is averaging scoring 26.6 and giving up 32 3/4. First down and 10. It's a Kevin M. Severe of State Farm first down. A man goes in motion from right to left, and Macy's going to hand it off to the left side, and it's out to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, it's great to be here, partner. I love high school football. I really love rivalry games, and this happens to be the rivalry game in our hometown of Bluffton. So we've got excitement on both sides of this football field with good fan bases following these teams. But Marcus, we talked about it in the pregame. I think it's going to come down to, the keys are going to come down to this running game of this formidable running game of May River versus Bluffton's defensive front.
Second down and 6. Here's a run by Macy, and he gets out to the 35-yard line where it will be third down. And a flag is thrown high and deep, and our referee is Kerry Collins. That's C-A-R-Y, not to be confused with the former quarterback that played in the NFL, played for Penn State.
That's right.
So Kerry Collins making the call.
Yeah, we talked to Kerry Collins here before the game. He's very excited to be here. I think he's very excited that we're here to televise these guys because, you know, they don't get near the props that they deserve.
No, they don't.
This is referees in any sport. You know, they're probably the hardest working and most underappreciated crew in sports, but we just can't have these contests without them.
11:06 to go in the quarter. Third down and 6 from the 35-yard line. Greg Seymour, Dennis Thompson, James Weber, and Brandon McKee, umpire, linesman, line judge, and back judge for the rest of the refereeing and officiating crew. Again, third down and 6 on a cool 59-degree night. Very light wind. And there's a run up the middle off the handoff from Macy. And it's Jaden Jones. He's going to be a big player to watch. He had a heck of a game against Ridgeland that we opened our season with. And he's got a Kevin M. Severe of State Farm first down to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, that's a big conversion there to get some momentum and some rhythm here for the May River Sharks. We talked about Tanner Macy a little bit before the game, and Max von Hohenstraten is back for Bluffton tonight. Through 8 games, Macy has 39 completions on 77 attempts for 333 yards. And Max von Hohenstraten, who's been out a few games, has 102 completions on 168 attempts.
It's a fumble. And Macy corrals it, but it's going to be a loss on the play back to the 34-yard line. A reminder, Summit Services Heating and Air is our presenting sponsor and trophy sponsor as well. They're your leader in home performance services in the Lowcountry. Thanks to Summit Services Heating and Air for supporting WHHI Sports all year long. And as well, we saw a flag earlier brought to you by Pay Proudly. Don't get penalized with processing fees. Call Pay Proudly today.
Yeah, again, back to the quarterback. So both these teams really go as their quarterbacks go, and they do it in different ways. Tanner Macy's going to do it with his legs for the majority of the game, and Mad Max is going to go upstairs and through the air to his great wide receivers.
2nd and 14, he's going to throw it. It's from the 35-yard line, and it's caught on the outside. Catch made by number 1. That is Gage Duncan making the grab. He's 5'9", $150, and a wide receiver defensive back.
Do you think?
And it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Do you think Marcus or Tanner Macy may have heard me over here in the booth talking about him doing it with his legs? He says,
I think he did.
Heck with you, Cort. I'm going to show you I can do it in the air too. And what a beautiful pass that was.
We talked about him as he was rolling out to his left. We talked about Tyler Haley of Beaufort last year. He kind of reminded me of Steve Young on that throw, as Haley did, and Jones taking it down the left side to about the 40-yard line, and enough for another Summit Services, or rather Kevin M. Severe of State Farm first down, and the Sharks starting to really get that offense going and spreading out the Bluffton defense.
Yeah, good push initially here by the May River offensive line. They are solid up front. They come off quick off the ball, and we hear it every week. These battles often come down to what happens in the trenches, and so far, the Sharks are winning that battle.
8:15 to go, 1st down and 10, ball just inside the 45-yard line. Man going in motion is Michael Namdar, the tight end, and the direct snap goes to Macy. He's going to take it down the sideline. Tanner Macy, 20, and he steps out of bounds right about there as he gets a big run for about 20, and another Kevin M. Severe of State Farm, 1st down and 10. Big run for Tanner Macy as the left side of the hole just opened up beautifully for him thanks to his O-line.
Well, and Tanner Macy is a slight of build, and he doesn't need much of a crease. He didn't have much of one there, but he's just really skilled at slipping in and out of small spaces. He's elusive. He moves side to side very well. He's got good down the field speed. And as we said, this offense sort of goes as he does, but when you can mix in a little bit of pass with the strength of Jaden Jones in the backfield, you've got a dangerous combination.
He's going to hand it off, and it goes up the middle, and Jaden Jones gets to the 25-yard line.
We haven't seen number 6, Darian Perry, yet. Marcus, I'm looking for him. You know, when May River is healthy, and I think they are, that two-headed running back attack of May River is formidable.
It certainly is. That's for darn sure.
I do see Darian Perry, number 6, there on the sidelines. He's walking around. I think he's healthy. Do we know?
I believe he is, yeah.
Okay.
We'll get you.
Maybe they're just going with Jones early, and they'll go with Perry on the next series. We'll see.
We'll get you the updates here in a second. As the snap goes to Macy, he's got a huge run up the middle, inside the 15, down to the 12-yard line. Bluffton comes in on the road 1-3. They, again, 26.6 points per game scored and given up 32 3/4. And May River comes in with a record at home of 1-2, 2-3 on the road, and at home, Bluffton is 2-2. And then the splits again, 23 points per game for May River, and they're giving up 17.8, and they're really doing a great job of running the football here in this first quarter and dictating to the defense of Bluffton what they're going to be doing here, soaking up the clock. Namdar again going right, left, back to center, just like the dice game. And there's a handoff to the 10-yard line, and it's Jaden Jones again off of the Tanner Macy handoff.
Well, and if you're Coach Rodney Summers, this is just what you want to see early in the ball game. We talked about pregame. May River being a little bit of a Jekyll and Hyde this season with respect to focus and intensity. You know, they blow out Lucy Beckham 47-0 and then come back and have a soft game against James Island. But let's face it, James Island is a beast of a team this year. And May River faced a really strong preseason schedule. So they've had some stiff competition. I suspect they're coming out with a lot of intensity tonight, and it looks like it so far.
Here's Macy again, up the middle, takes it slightly to the left to the 5-yard line. No injuries for May River to speak of. Along with getting Mad Max back and starting, Brian Andrade is back as a lineman for the Bluffton Bobcats, coming off a tough loss last week. 5:42 to go. 3rd down and 6. So it'll be about 3rd down and goal from just outside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, so in the red zone, it's critical, especially early on in the ball game, to assert yourself and get that ball in the end zone.
Here's Jones up the middle, heading towards the end zone. It looks like he's going to get in by about a yard or two. Touchdown, Jaden Jones. That was a big key from Hayden Gregory. We have to control their run game. Unfortunately, they really didn't on that drive to open it up.
No, and all credit goes to that offensive line of May River. They're getting a push. They're coming off the ball fast and aggressive. They're creating space for those backs, and these backs of May River don't need a whole lot of space to be successful.
And a big key on the side of Rodney Summers' team, be more physical than Bluffton. They were on that drive.
No question about it.
5:22 to go in the first quarter, 6-0. May River going to attempt the extra point, and it is number 19, Nathan Dalton, that will do it. The snap is good, hold is good, kick is high, and it may hit the flag. It's good. 7-0 May River here in the Bluffton Bowl after a drive. We'll see Bluffton's offense next on WHHI Sports TV. Come on back.
I think my biggest fear coming back to college was failure. I had failed before, but TCL really did give me that confidence. The professors really want you to achieve and accomplish your goals. And TCL made coming back to college really easy by making it fun, affordable, and providing that place for us to feel like we can succeed and make it work. I would tell somebody that if they wanted to change their life, that this is what they needed to do.
Elsewhere's in Old Town, the Lowcountry's only veteran-owned sports memorabilia and retail gift shop, located in the heart of Old Town, Bluffton, where there's something for everyone, from truffles and coffee to lotions, scents, and local honey, kids puzzles, stickers, books, and more. Come on in and see what's in our store. Of course, our passion is sports cards and memorabilia, where we buy and sell collections daily. So when in doubt, don't throw them out. Come in and let us help you out.
All right, on the sidelines, thanks to Luke Garonsky over at Consolidated Planning, I found some interesting folks practicing. I had to find out what was going on. So I met Cassidy, and she told me a little bit about Color Guard. Share with us what this is.
So Color Guard is people spinning flags, as you can see behind us. And we spin rifles, we do dance, and we are the visual aspect of the marching band. So you see the marching band perform, every halftime, and whatever you hear from the marching band, the Color Guard is supposed to be the vision behind that.
I think this is so fun, and I'm watching these ladies practice and just amazed because there's no way I could do this. Talk to us a little bit about the skill level that it takes, and this is not just something that you do at football games. This is competitive. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so, anyone can start Color Guards. Anyone can learn, anyone. So it's kind of a basis of dance, and you start doing basics on flag, and then once you get a little bit more experience, you learn rifle. And we start with basics and then lead into choreography. And once we have all the choreography, we put it with the marching band, and then we compete with it, and we just keep trying to perfect it every time, every competition.
What a way to take the sound aspect of what we hear and put this beautiful visual together. I can't wait to see you all perform. This is something that, we're pre-recording this, but happening during the pregame show here at the football game, and lots of fun. Okay, this is practice. It's all right, but I love it. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, thanks so much for taking some time with us.
Yes, thank you.
Back to the guys.
As we welcome you back to the Bluffton Bowl, that drive that May River just had might make them smile. They should look at McGinnis Orthodontics if they need any help there. You can love your smile at McGinnis Orthodontics.
Nice lead in there, partner.
And that's a fumble! And Bluffton looks like they recovered it as Kamari Simmons, number 3, I believe, was the one to recover the botched attempt at returning that. And I mentioned Kamari at the outset. I think he's going to be a big key, one key for sure on the offensive side from head coach Hayden Gregory is that they actually need to find a way to run the ball more and be a little bit bigger that way. They obviously have a very dynamic passing offense. May River may drop 8 or so guys back in coverage, and if they do, that could create problems for the passing game for the Bobcats, as Mad Max von Owenstraten with a screen to the right, and it's caught by Buxton, and Roderick Buxton maybe got a yard out of that before he was tackled at the 32.
That was Darian Perry. So we were asking if he was healthy.
He's on D.
I'd say he's very healthy.
Oh, yeah.
He came up and made a big hit on Roderick Buxton there.
Mad Max out of the shotgun. He's going to hand it off. No, sir, not today. As I believe that was number 45, Thomas Raish, who got in there and got to Buxton.
Actually, I think it was 41, Ethan Sprinkle, coming in there at middle linebacker. That was another big hit. And again, May River, you know, the question is, how are they going to come out? How are they going to start the game? If it's with intensity, look out.
3rd down and 9. Mad Max with a pass downfield, incomplete, intended for number 9, and that is
Brandon Bryant.
Thank you. Brandon Bryant, who had some big plays in the game that we had against Hilton, had the Bridge Bowl.
Yeah, he's a great athlete, another one of those playmakers out in space for Bluffton.
Brandon Bryant, wide receiver. He is a junior. It'll bring up 4th down and 9 with 4:31 to go in a lightning-fast first quarter.
Yeah, if you're Coach Rodney Summers, you couldn't have scripted the start of this game any better for May River. They go on a long, almost 7-minute drive to get into the end zone, and they stop Bluffton on their first offensive possession with a 3-and-out.
Reminder that FWDG was our Media Day sponsor, the Furniture Warehouse Direct Gallery, the furniture and services you deserve. Also want to thank the folks at Chicken Salad Chick who were providing the food that day. I'm a big fan of the Fancy Nancy, I'll tell you that. And that's a high kick by Bluffton. May River's going to get possession. It's going to take a May River bounce and be down at the 44-yard line. And the Sharks will take over with very good field position heading towards their side of the field. And we'll see if they can continue to turn the clock into clarified butter.
Yeah, melting it down
going
like butter. Yeah, well, you mentioned Fancy Nancy. They didn't do anything real Fancy Nancy on that first drive. They just good old smash mouth.
They were more like Plain Jane, but, you know, Plain Jane works too.
Plain Jane works real well in high school football. And right now, they just seem a little bit more intense and aggressive than Bluffton.
1st down and 10, ball at the 44-yard line. Tanner Macy out of the shotgun. Has a man going in motion. It is number 8, Michael Namdar. And he stops, the snap slow. Here goes Macy on the ground, across the 45, across the 50, into Shark territory, and down at about the 36, maybe the 37-yard line. That's a Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. 1st down as long as it stands, but yes, indeed, I heard the whistle, and there's a flag on the sideline. So we will pause for the call from Kerry Collins. And it looked to me like what I saw is this is going to be going backwards.
Yeah, it looks to be a hold downfield. Probably a spot foul. It'll be 10 yards probably from
the spot of the foul.
From the spot of the foul, it looks like.
Oh, and unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, goodness.
Interesting. I didn't see anything.
I didn't either.
Huh.
But, you know, you can always chalk it up to in rivalry games. You're going to have some of those.
Yeah, and we were talking about the distance between these two teams as we've got another set of whistles. But we were talking about the distance away from these two, and I think of, and I mentioned this on Facebook Live earlier, I think of North Carolina Duke, especially on the hardwood. They're only like 6 minutes away from each other. And at most, these two schools are 15 at most.
Yeah, they all know each other. A lot of them hang out together. Their families know each other. Can you imagine, Marcus, if this was one big high school and all these players were on the same team?
Goodness gracious.
They'd be, up there with the likes of the state powers like Fort Dorchester and Somerville and
St. Thomas Aquinas in Florida.
There you go.
You think about how these guys know each other as here's a handoff up the middle. Good grief. That's a huge run up the middle for number 23, Jaden Jones, to the 40-yard line. And another first down courtesy of Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. But there's a different feeling and different intensity when these guys are on the field as opposed to on the school bus or, playing pickup basketball after class.
Well, absolutely. You're talking about bragging rights for 12 months. That's a long time to be able to say, we got the best of you. And don't think that's not going through their minds as they play this football game tonight. And again, just a great push by that offensive line of the Sharks.
Earlier on, we had the Casual Living tailgate segment. Casual Living, fireside and grilling for the casual life. And we're keeping it casual here in our jackets. It got chilly early, but it's 59 degrees, again, light breeze blowing, and a clear night as there's a run to the 36-yard line, a gain of 5.
A good stop there by number 50, Robbie Fletcher, the senior offensive line or defensive lineman there, says, I don't want to see much more of this. Bluffton's just got to get behind their pads and get a little bit more fire off the ball at snap to get some penetration into that May River backfield.
Second down, 5 to go. It's a handoff to guess who? Jaden Jones. We've already had some JJs already. We've got Jessa Jeremiah. She and I interviewed Justin Jarrett. You'll see that at halftime, as well as Daniel's thoughts and mine. And we'll have the Stokes Toyota of Beaufort, the fine folks at Stokes. They will have their segment with Jessica Surrett and Michael Lynn. That's all coming up on the Stokes Toyota halftime show. Stokes Toyota of Beaufort, and that's coming up a little bit later. I didn't even mean to throw that read in, but I thought, why not?
No,
throw it in on the fly.
You're a pro, buddy. You're thinking on your feet.
2:20 to go in the quarter. 7-0 in May River with the lead, and work of the ground game again. It is Tanner Macy inside the 25 to the 24-yard line.
Boy, I look at Macy, and I just think he's slippery, isn't he?
He's very slippery.
He's got great feet. Again, he's got that thin body. He can slide in and out of small creases and holes. He doesn't need much space and has great vision. Once he's out into space, he can really create problems for the secondary.
Reminder, our pregame show was brought to you by Keller Williams and Michael Sackman. Whether buying or selling your next home, call Michael Sackman of Keller Williams today. 1:34 remaining in the first quarter, 7-0 May River. Here's Macy again. Why not? It's just like me with the sausage guy. Just keep doing what's working.
Yeah, if it's working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
That's right.
That was a nice tackle there by number 15, Wyatt Tant for Bluffton.
He's back and has been back for the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
1:24 to go.
Bluffton just needs sort of they've been bent a little bit on this second drive, but if they don't break, they're still in the game and need to get that ball back in their quarterback Max von Hohenstraten's hand so that he can get into the flow. He's been out for 4 or 5 weeks now. He just needs a little time to get in the flow of the game. But how do you stop a high-powered offense? You don't let them on the field. And May River has had the ball almost this entire quarter.
Duncan goes in motion. It's a handoff. There's a flag flying. Reminder, our coin toss was brought to you by Hilton Head Capital Partners, H&H Capital Partners, navigating you to financial freedom.
William Wallace?
I think of Kevin Libby. He does that better than I.
Yeah, what would a game be for us without a Libster
without talking
reference
about Kevin at least once, it wouldn't be a game.
Well, you guys do such a great job on that podcast. I love catching that each week.
We're going to have basketball too before long.
If you want to hear about two local guys that know local sports and professional sports and all sports, you guys kind of cover it all, don't you?
We do. That was a chop block on May River. 54.8 seconds to go in the quarter. Third down.
Well, its penalties thus far has been really the only thing that stopped May River. Bluffton certainly hasn't thus far. But, again, penalties usually, Marcus, we say it all the time, penalties, turnovers, and special teams are usually what these games come down to.
32 seconds left. Whistles blow, and it looks like we are going to have a timeout. May River calls a timeout Again, 32 seconds left. We'll be back on WHHI Sports TV. More of the first after this.
Hey, are you looking to make living in the Lowcountry a little more affordable? You have a detached garage just like this one? Well, why not add on to it and make it a passive income opportunity?
They call this a carriage house or an accessory dwelling unit or ADU.
By building an ADU, you will increase your home's value, have an opportunity to actually make some money, and give someone a high-quality home to live in and rent just like this one.
My name's Ryan from Bluffton Builders, and my goal is to make home ownership more enjoyable through the highest quality craftsmanship, convenience, and communication.
To learn more, go to bluffton.builders/ADU.
Old Town Golf Cars offers golf car service and sales of all makes and models in the Bluffton and Hilton Head area. We are authorized dealers for Korea, Tomberlin, Advanced EV, and Royal EV, as well as many others. We have a wide range of golf carts to choose from at the most affordable prices in the area. Call or stop by today to learn more about our inventory.
We welcome you back to the Bluffton Bowl here at May River. May River with the lead in black, and on offense, ball about the 40-yard line to 39, we'll call it. 32 and 7/10 of a second left. Bluffton looks like they want to come after it. There's a pitch to the right. It's Jaden Jones. Jaden Jones gonna bulldoze over a couple of guys. Get about 5 extra yards to the 25-yard line. Goodness.
That's Jalen Linder on that tackle. I saw a little bit of frustration and anger on that tackle by Jalen Linder. The 2 stars of each squad meeting helmet to helmet there. Jalen Linder lifting the large and very powerful Jaden Jones up into the air.
7-0 May River after one in the Bluffton Bowl. We've got the second quarter and a whole lot more action next on WHHI Sports TV. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bruce Wood, Managing Partner of Hilton Head Capital Partners. And I'm here to be part of your fun high school football season. It's a great time, but the game begins with the coin toss, and that's what I like to see first. So let's have a fun time. Let's all play safe. Let's enjoy our teams. And please, don't drink and drive. Your parents want you around for a while. So enjoy the game and enjoy the season.
Have you joined the Express Comfort Club from Summit Services Heating and Air? It's the ultimate way to keep your cool. Membership is free and includes discounts on routine maintenance, 15% discount on all repairs, 3-year parts and labor warranty, no overtime charges, plus other benefits. Your comfort is just a call away. To sign up for Express Comfort Club, call 843-836-2653.
Hi, I'm Beth Drake. As your local realtor, I am proud to support our local sports. If you're considering buying or selling a home, you want an experienced agent who knows the local market and how to get you the best price. In the past 10 years, I've helped over 700 buyers and sellers achieve their real estate goals. From staging and marketing your property to assisting you in finding the home of your dreams, I would love to help you as well. Call me at 843-422-7500.
Welcome back in. As we do at every game, one of our favorite things to do, in fact, is give a special award away to somebody who has been involved in the community. And tonight at May River, we've asked Brett Macy to join us in doing this award. Athletic director here, of course. Brett, tell us what we have here and why they're getting this award tonight.
Well, I have 2 families here tonight, the Pelusos and the Dows. They have been involved in our booster club since we've opened for the first 6 years. In some capacity, whether it be on the school board, helping with concessions, their kids have come through there. They continue to come through here. So really without these 4 and a handful of other people, it would have been a struggle when we opened our school. So I just appreciate their effort and all their time that they put in over the last 6 years. So I'm really grateful.
All right, you can do the honors. Thanks so much for all you've done to help Brett and the school out tonight. We appreciate leaders like you in our community, and we appreciate you for watching. We're going to head right into the football game.
We welcome you back to the Bluffton Bowl here on WHHI Sports TV. May River with the lead 7-0. And they are on offense. Tanner Macy and Jaden Jones have been it so far. Macy, the left-hander, pumps, throws it deep. It is incomplete, as it was intended for Gage Duncan, number 1, and in coverage for Bluffton on defense was number 8, Donovan Loving Howard, a corner that's a junior, and a heck of a play there by Donovan Loving Howard, DLH to the rescue.
And a big stop on downs for Bluffton. That's exactly what they needed. We talked about bend but don't break. They didn't right there. Now, I mean, Bluffton had, Marcus, I don't know that I've seen this, 3 offensive plays in the first quarter. That's not going to win you. That's not going to win you any ball games.
No. Earlier we saw a touchdown. Step it up with TCL, the Technical College of the Lowcountry. Here's a pass downfield. Oh, beautifully thrown to the outside stretch of number 11, Michael Fritz. He had a couple of huge catches in the Bridge Bowl that we saw. And Fritz has a big catch to the 36-yard line. And enough for a Kevin M. Severe of State Farm first down. Here's another short pass, and that is beautifully done to number 2, Jalen Linder, who's going to get to the outside to the 45-yard line before he's brought down. In on the stop as there's a flag on the play was number 45, Thomas Ray. She didn't make the tackle, but he was in on the play. And again, we've got another Pay Proudly flag. Don't get penalized with processing fees. Call Pay Proudly.
That's the first time we've got to call Jalen Linder's number on offense. Linder is 4th in the state of South Carolina receiving yards this year. 44 receptions for 842 yards and 10 touchdowns.
He was our player of the game in the Bridge Bowl. He only had, I think it was 1 catch for 52 yards in the first half, and then just went off in the second half, including a 2-point conversion catch, an interception, and a couple other humongous plays. He ended up having close to 200 yards that night. Yes. And one of the most thrilling games I've ever seen, let alone called, as that pass to the right side is almost intercepted. It was right to number 2, Cameron Mitchell, the wide receiver defensive back, 5'9", 160. He just needed to squeeze it because it was right in his hands.
Yeah, just a little bit underthrown there by Mad Max, and unfortunately he looks like he's down, Marcus.
Oh boy, that's not good. He's up now, but he's definitely limping and bending over. We'll see if he's going to be able to head off under his own power in a second here.
I think it's the right shoulder again.
We'll keep it here, and Trace Hillman is healthy and was thinking about, being an option to suit up. A couple of guys talking to him. We're going to take a break officially. We'll be right back on WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Beth Drake. As your local realtor, I am proud to support our local sports. If you're considering buying or selling a home, you want an experienced agent who knows the local market and how to get you the best price. In the past 10 years, I've helped over 700 buyers and sellers achieve their real estate goals. From staging and marketing your property to assisting you in finding the home of your dreams, I would love to help you as well. Call me at 843-422-7500.
Living on the coast offers a unique lifestyle, but with that comes the need for a specialized approach to helping protect residents and business owners from year-round winds, high tides, and torrential rain. Since 1850, our family-owned business has been helping friends and neighbors navigate whatever Mother Nature has thrown our way. At CT Lowndes, we know coastal insurance. Visit us at ctlowndes.com. Let us help you prepare for hurricane season.
We welcome you back to the Bluffton Bowl. Trace Hillman is in there. There's a pitch to the left side, and this is Kamari Simmons. He's got a State Farm first down, brought to you by Kevin M. Severe of State Farm, and a heck of a dive down the right side. That could be the start for who I think is the breakout player to look out for on both sides today, and Kamari Simmons.
Well, you mentioned Simmons before the game, and you saw the acceleration and the speed that Simmons has. You know, very much like they did in the game when Mad Max went out the first time. They got with Hilliman and just started getting it out to their playmakers quick, and I think that's just what they've got to do.
And here comes a deep ball downfield, and it is incomplete. Intended for Jalen Linder, and that was Mad Max that threw that.
Yeah, he's back in there.
So he's back in, maybe just needed a snap or two to kind of readjust, if you will, on that shoulder area.
He got some good air under that ball.
He did.
I think the concern is, and what we saw was on the pass that was nearly intercepted 2 plays ago, I think that was a non-contact injury. I think the throw was short because he couldn't get any true release on it. You know, that injury that he has is one that's nagging and lingering and clearly is still affecting him.
4th down. And Linder gonna get this one away. It's a line drive, takes a heck of a nice roll. May River's gonna let it bounce, and it goes down inside the 20-yard line at about the 19. And you just know that this game has been on the calendar for May River and Bluffton both. Again, it was 30-3, May River a winner last year in the game that we had, in which Garvin Douglas just ran everywhere. And this is a special rivalry. You've got 2 great coaches, and we were so impressed with Hayden Gregory and our first time calling him in the Bridge Bowl.
Yeah, I loved his enthusiasm.
Oh, man.
He's a really authentic guy. You can tell he cares about what he's doing. And unfortunately for him, this is sort of like a bad movie thus far playing out. You've got a pretty rough start on the defensive side of the ball. You're losing the time of possession battle miserably to May River. And now it looks like your star quarterback could be facing that nagging injury once again. We'll hope for the best, though, for Mad Max.
Had a penalty right there, brought to you by Pay Proudly against the Bobcats. So it's 1st down at the 24-yard line. And out of the shotgun goes Tanner Macy. He's got a man in motion. That's Gage Duncan. Macy going to cut off to the right side a little bit and get a few yards to about the 26 or 27-yard line before he was brought down.
Yeah, and Rodney Summers is just going to stick with what's working. What that is the running game, of May River, with Tanner Macy and Jaden Jones thus far, and count on that offensive line and those big tight ends to keep getting a push for you and creating a little bit of space for those playmakers to get out there and do their thing.
2nd down, 2. Ball at the 26. Macy going out of the shotgun. He's got the snap. The lefty's going to throw it short. It's caught by Duncan, and it's across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. So Gage Duncan with a little catch on a little screen pass, and a May River Shark 1st down, courtesy of Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. While I'm thinking of Kevin M. Severe of State Farm, he's there for all your home and auto insurance needs. Now let's hear about Daniel Cort's good friend Beth Drake.
Yeah, Beth, my friend. Call Beth because she is your experienced local realtor. Whether you're buying or selling, go see Beth Drake with Keller Williams.
Jessa Jeremiah has had our interviews as there's a run to the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. And that's Darian Perry's first carry of the game, number 6 there. And Luke Goronski is with Consolidated Planning, the sponsor for those interviews. For local experienced financial planning, Luke Goronski with Consolidated Planning can take care of you today.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's a real luxury to have a Darian Perry back there who can give Jaden Jones a breather because he's been running wild here for the first, quarter and about a half. So I'm sure he needs a break.
Both.
Yeah, that's true.
8:10 remaining. There's a run up the middle. Not much doing.
That's J.Q. Williams on the tackle there, Bluffton star outside linebacker.
A plethora of Bobcats in on the stop with J.Q. Williams indeed making it at the 37-yard line. 7:47 remaining in the first half. Again, a reminder, coming up at the break, Daniel and I will have our first half thoughts. We were from Jessica Surrett and Michael Lynn over at Stokes Toyota of Beaufort, and Jessa Jeremiah and yours truly interviewed Justin Jarrett earlier, and we'll have that for you as well. All coming up on the Stokes Toyota of Beaufort halftime report with the friendly folks at Stokes. There's Macy out of the gun. He's going to hand it off to his right side, and Jones will take it for a couple. And in on the stop for Bluffton is number 33. That is Josh Bond. The name's Bond. Josh Bond.
Yeah, we mentioned J.Q. Williams for Bluffton. He is their leader on defense. 56 solo tackles thus far, 22 assists, 78 total for 11.1 tackles per game. Strong numbers from the senior outside linebacker.
4th down and 4. Bluffton was set to possibly return a punt, but now moving up to the line of scrimmage was May River, and I think they were able to get Bluffton to jump. I think that's what the call's going to be. It is a pay proudly flag. Instead, it's a timeout. It's called by the defense of Bluffton. We'll take it with them and be back with much more of the Bluffton Bowl on WHHI Sports TV. Come on back after this.
Hi, I'm Bruce Wood, managing partner of Hilton Head Capital Partners, and I'm here to be part of your fun high school football season. It's a great time, but the game begins with the coin toss, and that's what I like to see first. So let's have a fun time. Let's all play safe. Let's enjoy our teams. And please, don't drink and drive. Your parents want you around for a while. So enjoy the game and enjoy the season.
Hi, I'm Chip Welch with OC Welch Ford. Come pick out your brand new 2022 Expedition or Explorer with over 50 to choose from. With interest rates as low as 1.9%, call or come see me today at OC Welch Ford in Hardyville, South Carolina.
All right, we are taking another break here thanks to Luke Garonsky and friends over at Consolidated Planning, and we caught up with Miss Lamont. If you remember, last time we were here, we checked in with them because they were starting out a brand new digital ticketing system. Supposed to save a lot of time and really a lot of money counting as well. How did things go?
Things have been going phenomenally well. We have the Wi-Fi up and working. Everything is glitch-free now. The glitches we've gone through and we worked through it, so it's great. It really has helped a lot. We put out a QR code ahead of time so people buy the tickets before they even get here, and then they can avoid the ticket booth and go straight to the different entrances, and it saves a lot of backup, and they're not waiting for hours in line. They go straight through. We also have the season passes, and we have a separate gate for the season passes. It's been phenomenal.
So a lot smoother for attendees here, takes less staff, less time and energy. I love that you implemented that. So a great way to get into the games now. This is a special night for teachers too. Tell us about that.
This is Teacher Appreciation Night. This is the reason that I'm wearing number 45, Thomas Raish. We each were chosen by a player, and they asked us to wear their jersey numbers, and then we will be honored on the field once they take it.
So fun, and you all have such a great entrance plan. I love the way that the players come in, they make a big deal out of it, so the teachers will be part of that tonight. Hopefully we'll have caught that for our viewers, but additionally, there is a special rivalry tonight, so share that with us before we head back.
This is the Bluffton rivalry to beat all rivalries. It's Bluffton High School against May River High School. We came, May River, from Bluffton when they split us, and now it is the big rivalry of Bluffton. And right now, we have both won 4 games. So we played 8 total. This will be the deciding factor.
So Kim said we picked a good game. So without further ado, we'll get you back to it.
Welcome back to the Bluffton Bowl. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, Larry Jacomot, the rest of our WHHI sports crew with you here at this fine football game. And now May River was looking to bunch it up on the offensive side. Now they go in more of a spread situation as they're going to punt. This is a kick that's going to go end over end, bounce, and be down at the 32-yard line, maybe to the 33, with May River making the downing of the football.
Well, May River is, again, we've talked about time of possession. They're clearly dominating in that department. But Bluffton's still right in this football game. The defense continues to do enough to get the ball back into the hands of this high octane and potent offense. Let's see who comes out here at quarterback for Bluffton. It looks like Max.
It is still only 7-0. Reminder, we'll have the MVP presentation coming up after the game, courtesy of Island Tire and Auto, the longest-serving tire retailer and auto repairer on Hilton Head, an Island tradition.
Well, it's good to see number 10 back there at quarterback. You know, I was just really concerned because that would look like a non-contact injury when he threw the ball. And you always were, you know, with a quarterback with a gun-slinging arm like he's got, that injury is always questionable. So I'm sure Hilleman is keeping his helmet on over there on the sidelines.
Yeah, and he's got to be ready for sure, in my opinion. As on 1st down and 5 after the penalty, the handoff from Mad Max Von Hohenstraten goes up the middle to Roderick Buxton, number 7. Roderick Buxton, one of the leading rushers in this area, let alone this team. He has had a tremendous year, and even last year in doing a couple of Bluffton games as we did, he had a heck of a year. And actually, we saw Bluffton quite a bit last season.
We did,
Second time seeing them this year. May River, this is our 3rd time seeing them. We'll see Hilton Head Christian Academy and Hilton Head Prep to finish off our season, as there's another short run to about the 42-yard line. Hilton Head Christian Academy doing well after a slow start. Prep still looking for that first win, and unfortunately I'm not sure they're going to get it. First down.
Just what Bluffton needed there. I think that's their 2nd first down of the night, but I'd like to see them go to the ground. That's going to open up their passing attack, and Buxton's running hard.
5:38 to go. There's a run towards the right side. Again, not much. Maybe to the 45-yard line for Brandon Buxton. Reminder that we'll have a play of the game selected, and we'll have that for you, courtesy of Selectric, your Power Pro Elite Generac dealer in the Lowcountry, done right now.
Yeah, what I'd like to see Mad Max do is get the ball out quickly. There he goes.
2nd and 10 at the 44. And he does get it out quickly, as Daniel described, and just a short gain on the flat area of the right side, as that again was Kamari Simmons, number 3.
Yeah, Cameron Mitchell for May River, number 2, comes up and just makes a great play. He's looks like he's playing man-to-man with Jalen Linder, and he's just watching the quarterback's motion and movements and keying on that.
Raish also in on the play, as that pass over the middle is incomplete. And Raish in on that play as well, as Kamari Simmons the intended target. You see Brandon Bryant head back along with the rest of the guys to the sideline. 4th down and 11.
Well, it shows me how much I know, partner. I would have expected this to be an offensive game and an offensive battle, and right now we're seeing a lot of really good defense on both sides.
Well, you know, we talked about last week the fact that it was a little bit warmer than it is tonight, but the humidity was an issue with hanging onto the football, as Linder, holy smokes, did he boot that? That sucker's going to roll all the way down to the 16-yard line, as Bluffton is there to make the stop. Number 18, Noah Johnson, the junior, able to down that punt. But tonight, it is not really even that it's bone-chillingly raw, but the humidity is out of the air, so it is more of that chill factor, which certainly helps the defenses.
Yes, no question. A little drier out here. The field looks to be in great shape.
It is.
And the defenses are digging those cleats in, and they're playing nasty right now on both sides of the ball.
Easier to play in these types of conditions as opposed to what we saw last week?
I think so, yeah.
I would agree. I thought I would just ask the quarterback, as Jones takes it for a few.
Yeah, you know, that's what you don't hear a lot about in football, but, you know, you can have really a dry field, but still, when there's dampness in the air, that can create some problems with the football. When that pigskin
and we saw it last week.
Yeah, we did. When that pigskin gets slippery at all, it can create all kinds of problems completing passes and holding on to the football.
4 minutes to go in the quarter, and it's still 7-0 May River. They've got the football. 2nd down and 3, ball at the 24-yard line. There's a fake handoff. The pass, it is caught and breaking away down the sideline across the 40 and deep into Bluffton territory is number 88. That is a heck of a catch by Kason Simmons. Tight end, we've got a flag though. Kason Simmons, 6'5", 245. Heck of a play by him. And it's looking like this one's going backwards.
Yeah, it seemed like both teams are getting, when they're getting big plays, they're getting immediately going backwards with penalties. We saw it with Bluffton, a great play to Jalen Linder that came back, and then right there, a beautiful play over the middle, a little seam route to Kason Simmons, the big tight end.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, penalties. Penalties. It's hard to get any momentum and rhythm when you're going backwards versus forwards.
Reminder, our timeout sponsor, Bluffton Builders, is always built with integrity. Second down, 8.
Well, May River has 2 good-looking tight ends, don't they, Marcus?
They certainly do. Namdar and Simmons are outstanding. Snap on 2nd and 8 from the 19. Pitch to the left side, and it's Jaden Jones taking it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. So that's a gain of 6 on 2nd and 8. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 2 from the 25.
I do like what I'm seeing from May River in that they're continuing to mix the pass and the run up very well, very balanced, very balanced attack to keep Bluffton's defense guessing and a little bit back on their heels, and they're doing that. But Bluffton's hanging in there, and they're making enough plays and getting a little help from penalties on May River to stay in this football game.
We want to thank Superior Services, Elsewhere Sports, Memorabilia in Old Town Bluffton, as well as Randall Lawnmower Equipment Sales and Service, CT Lowndes and Company Insurance, and Palmetto Electric. They're sponsors for some spot commercial packages. As there's a short run to the left side, it'll bring up 4th down and 1 for May River. We've got a lot of sponsors that have helped us out with football this season, and we certainly thank everybody, as this is our penultimate game. One of my favorite words in my vernacular, penultimate. Yes. First time I ever heard the word, it was used by the one and only Chris Boomer Berman. Penultimate. Yeah.
I know it because I was always following the penultimate group in golf when I first started calling the RBC Heritage. I didn't get the last group, I got the penultimate group.
There you go. 2:01 to go in the second quarter. Again, a reminder, our thoughts, Jessica Surrett's interview with Michael Lynn, and Jessica Jeremiah and I talking with Justin and Jared all coming up at half.
Well, and this is, if indeed Rodney Summers is going to go for this is a big gamble. I know it's only a yard here to get, but deep in their own territory, if you don't get this, you're giving Bluffton all the momentum.
Looks like we've got a timeout called by the home team. We'll take it with them. Be right back after this on WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Barry Edwards with Island Tire and Automotive Services. Here at Island Tire, we like to provide you with peace of mind by using the best with Michelin tires. With 19 plants in North America, 7 of those are here in South Carolina. Michelin makes it easy to support local giving because they provide the best quality, top-leading innovation and service. 3 things Michelin and Island Tire and Automotive Services have in common: quality, innovation, and service. Give us a call today.
Hi, I'm Mike Zachman, broker at Keller Williams Realty. I've maintained a successful business model through multiple market shifts over time. I know this market and I know real estate. Serving 22 years in the Navy as a Navy diver, combined with a lifetime of boating on the coast, have enabled me to know the waterways that are an integral part of the Lowcountry lifestyle. Whether you're buying or selling, myself and my team can help you navigate the coastal South Carolina real estate market. Give us a call.
4th and 1, ball at the 26-yard line. We've got whistles. And we came back, and now it looks like we're going back to break as Bluffton calls a timeout. It's a Bluffton Builders timeout for Bluffton. We'll be right back on WHHI Sports TV. Hang on.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative is there to help you power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop.
Palmetto Electric Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Jeremy Pope, Daniel Cort, and I were just discussing the fact that we saw a May River timeout. We came back, and then we saw a Bluffton timeout. You don't really see that. They're not punting, Daniel. They're going for it, and they got it.
Wow.
A first down. I think that made air with you saying it looks like they're going to punt. I was kind of with you, but Jaden Jones, why not? Get a Kevin M. Severe State Farm first down and keep the drive going. Melt that clock like butter, and now quickly it's a direct snap to Jones. He goes down the left side. And he's, holy cow, Jaden Jones just got lost, or at least I lost him in a pile of white jerseys. I think he's got another Kevin M. Severe of State Farm first down. He's like a freight train going down the railroad tracks. Look out.
Well, he's tough enough by himself, but, you know, I'll tell you, to go for it that deep in your own territory.
That's gutsy.
This late in the half, that's gutsy, and that just shows that the coaching staff has a lot of confidence in this offensive line.
And they give it to him again. He's got 3 straight rushes. That time he's got about a yard, maybe 2 at the most. 1:20 to go. And another first down, courtesy of Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. I want to thank our tailgate sponsors as Jones is going to take it again. He's going to rumble, bumble, and stumble his way to about the 46.
Well, and as the clock ticks here, May River going with that tight formation with Jaden Jones out of the Wildcat. That's a little bit different look than they've given Bluffton all night. So we'll see if this continues to work for them, and they're probably trying to get into field goal position.
Inside a minute. Here's a run again for Jones to the 49. Now he tries to bounce it back outside. They should give him forward progress to the 49-yard line. Tailgate sponsors, Fat Babies, Food for the Crew, Amigos. We've got a timeout for May River. More words on the sponsors after this break.
As a business owner, local service is important to me. I want to work with companies that know me, know my business, and are here when I need them. Pay Proudly's team listened to me and developed a custom solution that saved significant amount of money and made our process to accept payments easier. But what makes working with Pay Proudly even more meaningful is that they genuinely care. They contribute a percentage of fees collected to local charities that are important to me at no additional cost.
We are Pay Proudly.
Life is full of choices, and the choices we make directly affect our quality of life. Our day is much easier when we don't hit the snooze alarm 10 times and show up late for work. We feel better when we eat a well-balanced meal versus running through the drive-thru. And when it comes to your comfort at home or in the workplace, the result of hiring a fly-by-night repair guy or award-winning professional is night or day. Life is full of choices. For your home, for your family, for your environment. Make the superior choice. Call Superior today.
We welcome you back. Still have a little ways to go before it's field goal time for May River. They've got the 7-0 lead, 44.5 seconds to go. A whistle and another flag. As Joe Tate used to say, great Cleveland Cavalier and Cleveland Indian broadcaster back when he was calling the Cavs basketball games. A foul and what? And that's what we say sometimes with the penalty flags.
Speaking of penalty flags.
First down, courtesy of that penalty.
That gets May River across the 50 and into Bluffton territory. You know, Nathan Dalton, Marcus, has a big leg, as we've been talking about. Larry Jacomont says he's over there kicking into the net, so I think he's getting ready to try to get a late field goal here at the end of the half.
Got to get a big play off first, though, I think. Here's Jones. This will be enough to do it, maybe, to the 39-yard line. Both kickers can kick from relatively deep distance. Rojas can kick from 50. We saw him with a huge clutch kick. Dalton, 656 yards of kicking. His average 36.4 along a 54. And punts inside the 20. He's got 3 of them. Bluffton calls another timeout, another Bluffton Builders timeout. Back in a second on WHHI.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, that became the place their kids grew up. The legendary Exmark Laser Z is the zero-turn mower more landscape pros trust. For cut quality, comfort, and reliability. Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Laser Z online for special finance offers, available now.
Imagine how inconvenient your life would be without power. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you will have power when you need it most. Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted.
No doubt we're living in uncertain times, and many of our loved ones are spending more time at home. Selectric will have you prepared when the power goes out.
Selectric.
Done right now.
We welcome you back. 27.2 seconds to go. And I was just reading some stats from Nathan Dalton, or about Nathan Dalton. There's a handoff up the middle, and Jaden Jones takes it to the 36-yard line. And those stats didn't specify, and I want to just reiterate this for you folks. The stats didn't specify whether they were punting stats or kicking stats. But the guy's got a leg, as does Luis Rojas. Here's Jones again. Ooh, boy.
Great tackle.
He almost broke free, but that was a heck of a tackle after a State Farm Kevin M. Severe first down at the 35-yard line. 4.7 seconds to go. Macy out of the shotgun. Looks like he might spike it.
They're going to try a field goal here.
3.5 seconds to go, and a May River Shark from the offensive line getting up slowly, but he is up. He went flat on his back. That was number 51, William Morrow, offensive lineman, 5'10", 225.
Marcus, this game is a little reminiscent of the Beaufort May River game we called here earlier this season, isn't it?
In a way, it kind of is. And that was one that it turned on its head.
With Casey Fields in the
real
second
quick
half.
With Casey Fields in the second half, indeed. It was 7-0 May River with the lead, and then outscoring May River 13-0 to win the game was Beaufort. It'll be interesting to see how the second half goes. Here's a little razzle-dazzle reverse left side. Gage Duncan's got a convoy in a hole. Up the middle, just a couple guys to beat. And he goes down at the 5-yard line as he was tackled by number 2, Jalen Linder. And man, that was close to being broke for a huge play. That's the end of the first half. It's the Sharks 7, the Bobcats nothing. We've got a whole lot of action coming up in the Stokes Toyota Beaufort halftime show. That's next, right here from the Bluffton Bowl at May River on WHHI Sports TV. Hang on for that. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Chip Welch with OC Welch Ford. Come pick out your brand new 2022 Expedition or Explorer with over 50 to choose from. With interest rates as low as 1.9%, call or come see me today at OC Welch Ford in Hardyville, South Carolina.
Let casual living, fireside, and grilling inspire your outdoor style. Stop by and shop our 15,000 square foot showroom for the perfect patio furniture, fire pits, umbrellas, grills, outdoor kitchens, and more. We're here to help turn your outdoor space into a haven of luxury and style. We offer delivery and setup.
We're the only company that services what we sell. Please come by, as we'd love to earn your business.
Casual living, fireside and grilling, for the casual life.
As a business owner, local service is important to me. I want to work with companies that know me, know my business, and are here when I need them. We have used several different credit card processing companies in the past until I found Pay Proudly. Pay Proudly's team listened to me and developed a custom solution that saved significant amount of money and made our process to accept payments easier. They are always ready and available to speak with me when I call. But what makes working with Pay Proudly even more meaningful is that they genuinely care. They contribute a percentage of fees collected to local charities that are important to me at no additional cost. I'm proud to be working with Pay Proudly and making the Lowcountry and the world a better place together.
We are Pay Proudly.
We connect people to their work, to their families, to all things essential. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here every day, making life easier in all the ways that matter. And of all the connections we make, we know none are more powerful than the human connection.
Palmetto Electric Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome into the Stokes Toyota of Beaufort halftime report. Marcus Walsh here, along with Daniel Cort, the rest of our WHHI Sports TV crew with you. And Daniel, couple of big storylines from that first half. Number one in my mind, because of how he threw the football, was Tanner Macy. But an even bigger storyline, especially in terms of time and space, is what May River's doing, melting this clock down, having the 7-0 lead.
Yeah, they held Bluffton to just 3 offensive plays in the first quarter because they kept the ball. You know, and how do you keep the ball? Ground and pound.
Yeah.
But they did mix in, as you mentioned. They mixed in some pass. Tanner Macy showing he can throw the ball. So it was a nice blend and balance of offense. But I'll tell you, the only thing that really hurt them in the first half was penalties.
Absolutely.
You know, they had several really strong drives going that were thwarted by penalties. So right now, May River's shooting themselves in the foot only by penalties. Other than that, they played really a flawless first half. For Bluffton, a very stingy defensive effort to keep themselves in the ball game.
We talked about the temperature dropping rapidly, and that's going to lead to a more defensive game in which we're seeing. Another key for Bluffton, or rather for May River on offense, is Gage Duncan is actually getting open and making some plays on the outside, which is very good to see without question. And we're seeing Kamari Simmons, as I mentioned in the pregame. We're seeing him get open on the outside, make some big plays as well.
Yeah, and that's what they need more of. You know, Mad Max is back. That's great, but clearly he's not at full speed. He's not 100%. I'd really like to see. Bluffton has so many great playmakers out there on the edges. Jalen Linder, Kamari Simmons, Brandon Bryant we talked about. Get the ball out quickly. That's what I want to see them do in the second half. Until they can create space, May River's defense is keying in on those speedy receivers right now. Bluffton hasn't asserted a running game, so until they can do that, they're going to struggle to get points.
I think the second half key, and I'll see if you concur with this. Shout out to my dad on that one. See if you can concur on this, that my key for the second half is the health of Mad Max von Hohenstrop.
Yeah, there's no question. He's got to, like we said, he's got to be healthy, but he's got to get the ball out quick. I don't see him having enough strength in that arm to go downfield with any effectiveness. So get the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers, and let them do their thing.
We will take a break. When we come back, Jessica Surratt is with Michael Lynn at Stokes Toyota of Beaufort, the fine folks at Stokes. And then after that, Jessa Jeremiah and I had a chance to sit down with Justin Jarrett. Those coming up after this break on the halftime show, brought to you by Stokes Toyota of Beaufort. A whole lot more action straight ahead at the Bluffton Bowl rather. It's the WHHI-TV Game of the Week. Back with more right after you see this on WHHI Sports TV.
Life is full of choices, and the choices we make directly affect our quality of life. Our day is much easier when we don't hit the snooze alarm 10 times and show up late for work. We feel better when we eat a well-balanced meal versus running through the drive-thru. And when it comes to your comfort at home or in the workplace, the result of hiring a fly-by-night repair guy or award-winning professional is night or day. Life is full of choices. For your home, for your family, for your environment. Make the superior choice. Call Superior today.
Elsewhere's in Old Town, the Lowcountry's only veteran-owned sports memorabilia and retail gift shop, located in the heart of Old Town, Bluffton, where there's something for everyone, from truffles and coffee to lotions, scents, and local honey, kids puzzles, stickers, books, and more. Come on in and see what's in our store. Of course, our passionate sports cards and memorabilia, where we buy and sell collections daily. So when in doubt, don't throw them out. Come in and let us help you out.
Hey y'all, I am at Stokes Toyota of Beaufort for your drive of the week, and I'm here with Michael Lynn, and we are standing in front of a beautiful Toyota 4Runner Pro. And Michael's going to circle back and tell us, because we have talked about it before, but let's talk about it again, just because things and the buying process is so different. Like, tell us about the Buy Ahead program.
Yeah, so that's probably our most important message right now, because every dealership, nobody has vehicles. This particular vehicle was pre-sold probably 2 months ago. So our buy ahead program is real simple. If we have something coming, you give us a $500 deposit and we report that vehicle sold. And then it comes in your name. You know everything about it, the way it's built, the colors, all the specs. If we don't have something, we put you on our buy ahead list on a refundable deposit. And as soon as we get it, you get the first right of refusal.
Oh, nice.
So you're in the loop. Every time we have allocation, every 2 weeks, we'll communicate with our customers. We're never going to put you on a list that has a never-ending cycle to it. We're going to keep you in the loop and try to get you into a car that you want. So
yeah, absolutely. And we've talked about too before, you guys don't ever sell a penny over sticker. You know, right now is kind of, people feel that, you know, it's so hard to get things. Hey, I can really sell it, you know, hike up that price a little bit, but you all don't do that.
No, we don't. It's a top-down mentality from the ownership to myself and our staff. We just don't believe in price gouging or selling over. I mean, MSRP has been good enough for the entire life cycle of the car business, so we feel like it's kind of good enough now. It takes away some flexibility on discounting, but we certainly don't price over. In this particular car, most dealerships now are $10,000 to $20,000 over sticker. We don't do that. We don't pay a penny over.
That's significant, and the deposit amount that you get on the program for is, you know, in the grand scheme of what you're paying for a car, is nothing.
Yeah, and it credits the car. I mean, it's not free money for us. It credits to the purchase of the car. So
awesome. Well, come see the friendly folks at Stokes. Check out their buy ahead program. Talk to Michael, and tune in again for your drive of the week.
Old Town Golf Cars offers golf car service and sales of all makes and models in the Bluffton and Hilton Head area. We are authorized dealers for Korea, Tomberlin, Advanced EV, and Royal EV, as well as many others. We have a wide range of golf carts to choose from at the most affordable prices in the area. Call or stop by today to learn more about our inventory.
So anybody that follows local sports in this area probably knows the face that's standing next to us right now. Justin Jarrett with Loco Sports is joining us. Boy, I have been so impressed by you. So impressed, in fact, Justin, that we partnered with you to help us really get the dig on local sports for our newscast. Thanks for doing that. Tell us a little bit about how that's going.
Yeah, I mean, thank you so much for having the vision to see that something we were doing could be a good fit for WHHI, because you know, I think it's been tremendous for both sides and for local sports fans, as well as for student athletes who are being featured now on their local television station daily. You know, we've had a lot of fun with it. It's still evolving. We're still upgrading the equipment, you know, all the time, and hopefully you notice that the quality gets a little bit better as we go, and eventually, you know, the plan is to train some student journalists how to do this on their own, and then we can supervise them, and we'll have the students creating the content, celebrating the student athletes, and that's going to be the ultimate prize.
So not only does Justin just really deliver when it comes to sports content, but the visions that you have, really, I mean, they're as big as the sky. They keep going, and you intend to deliver on them. I love what you're doing. Marcus, of course, knows firsthand what you really bring to local sports and football in particular.
Justin, I want to go back to the beginning of Loco Sports, because you've, you know, worked with the Beaufort Gazette and the Island Packet and USCB in the sports information department. Really high-quality jobs, of course. When did the vision become a reality for you in your mind, creating what is Loco Sports?
Yeah, well, I'd have to go all the way back to 2011. You know, I spent 2005 to 2011 at the Island Packet, which then became the Island Packet and Beaufort Gazette. The last year I was the sports editor there, but we saw the resources dwindling, you know, and we couldn't create the content, the quality that we wanted to at that point. And so we tried to do the best that we could, but I saw the writing on the wall that newspapers were not the future for me, and took a job at USCB. But in the meantime, a lot of people told me that, you know, we need a local sports website. You'd be the guy to do it. And I said, well, I wouldn't know how to do that. I wouldn't begin to know how to do that. But what I can do is buy a domain name, and the domain name popped in my head one day, and I bought it. And 6 years later, when I was working at USCB, I saw that unfortunately the Packet had let go the last sports writer at the paper, and I knew someone had to fill that void, and took a shot, and convinced my wife that it was a good idea, and took a shot at it, and here we are 5.5 years later, and still going strong.
I certainly want to commend you for everything that you've done to upgrade things for football season. I know it's going to continue. It's been great for me getting to partner with you in picking our Loco Player of the Week each week. It's Justin, it's Wes Kerr, it's Mike McCombs of the Island News, and yours truly, the voice of WHHI football and basketball. And so that's been really fun for me to get involved with you on that. What are some of the upcoming sports that you're looking to branch out into, in addition to golf, football, basketball, baseball, that you look forward to for Loco?
Yeah, I mean, we're here to cover everything. Wherever the interest is, that's where we're going to be. I mean, one of our former interns, Carlo Peruzzo, went and covered the MMA fights in Savannah the other night because he got an opportunity to do that. That's something he wanted to do. If there are students who want to get into this and they have ideas for things they want to do stories about or go cover, we're going to give them those opportunities. If there are great stories in our community, whatever sport it is, we want to hear about it and we want to share it. So you saw that over the summer. We had track and field. We had all kinds of things in our last night in the Loco updates on WHHI. So we're going to bring you the biggest news, the best stories that we can, whatever sport it is here in the Loco.
We certainly appreciate everything that you do for sure, Justin.
Yeah, and we're going to head back to the second half, but we're excited about the growth that we watch with you. I think there's a lot on the horizon. I think it's safe to say we are Justin Jarrett fans. What do you think, Marcus?
Oh, for sure.
We got to go to break, but we will be back with the second half of this football game. Stick around.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, where you laid on your back so a princess could fly. The Exmark Radius will get you on and off the lawn quickly with the signature cut, comfort, and reliability more landscape pros trust. Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Radius online for special finance offers available now.
Have you joined the Express Comfort Club from Summit Services Heating and Air? It's the ultimate way to keep your cool. Membership is free and includes discounts on routine maintenance, 15% discount on all repairs, 3-year parts and labor warranty, no overtime charges, plus other benefits. Your comfort is just a call away. To sign up for Express Comfort Club, call 843-836-2653.
SummitServices.com.
Welcome back to a chilly, frosty May River High School. It's the Bluffton Bowl here on this late October night. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, Larry Jacomot, Jeremy Pope, the rest of our WHHI crew with you, and we just saw Lisa Richardson, who stopped by as it's a in between a pooch and a squib kick.
It was a tweener.
It was a tweener kick, and it's corralled at about the 25 or 30-yard line, 27-yard line. So that's pretty much between the 25 and 30. Going to be interesting to see what happens here in this second half. The time of the time of possession with the clock, May River really controlled, and they have the 7-0 lead.
Yeah, we talked about how well their offense did at controlling that time of possession. What we didn't talk a lot about and what we didn't give nearly enough praise to is their defensive effort, the May River defensive effort. They really slowed this high-powered offense of Bluffton down.
Mad Max throwing deep downfield and caught indeed by number 2, Jalen Linder. Number 2 on your score sheet and number 1 in your hearts after that catch. If you're a Bluffton fan, that's a Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. First down, thanks to Jalen Linder up the middle. Bluffton adding to their 31 total yards of offense after that play.
Oh, not another penalty.
And I hear you say, oh no, I don't see one, but after the play over, unsportsmanlike against Bluffton. First down, May River 205 yards of offense, 184 on the ground in the first half. Jaden Jones 20 carries, 108 yards. So the football now at the Bobcat 37-yard line.
Marcus, I've never seen a football
First and 10
game
at the 27.
where virtually all of the big plays have come back after penalties.
Yeah, it's crazy. Kamari Simmons gets the football after going left to right and up the gut. I mentioned the dice game. I'm sure you played it before, left, right, center. Good old CLR.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's doing that, I think, in part just to stay warm. Jones with the tackle, number 23 for May River after the play there.
Well,
gain of 6, second down and 3. So a gain of a long 6 or a short 7, second down and 3. Football at the 44-yard line.
That's 2 plays. One big play to Linder in the first half on a over-the-middle screen was called back on a after the whistle penalty. And here, another
Here's
huge
Buxton,
play.
and he takes it to the midfield stripe, maybe just into May River territory.
I'm not getting my eyes on what's happening after the whistle, Marcus, but clearly I don't know if it's players talking to each other. I don't know if it's extracurricular activity physically, but something's going on down there. They just need to play football.
I think it is a little bit of jawing going on for sure. I don't see anything physical going on. Snap goes to Mad Max. He's scrambling up the middle. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Sliding down like Tom Brady on that play. Oh, by the way, I'm glad I thought of that. Tom Brady had a baseball contract that he could have signed with the Montreal Expos in 1995 as a left-handed hitting catcher. Apparently he was a fine baseball player as well as football player, and he decided to go to Michigan, whose fight song is Hail to the Victors.
Which
also
is
the
May River's fight song
of May River. It's 6 degrees of separation tonight. There's a pass over the middle and incomplete as number 11 for May River, I believe, or rather for Bluffton, that is Michael Fritz, who was over the middle and incomplete. A couple of guys there in coverage. Reminder, the Summit Services Heating and Air presenting sponsor. That's for these games, and they're our trophy sponsor as well, your leader in home performance services in the Lowcountry. Thanks to Summit Services for supporting WHHI Sports all year long. We also want to thank Amigos Chicken Salad Chick, Bluffton Barbecue as well, for helping feed fine folks in the area. They are our tailgate show sponsors, in addition to a few that I mentioned in the first half. Snap goes to Mad Max. He's got some time. He's rolling. He's throwing sideline. And it is caught by number 3, Kamari Simmons. Simmons is going to be brought up by Jalen Linder. And on 3rd down and 7.
That's a big conversion there.
That's a huge first down.
Exactly what Bluffton needed, losing all of that momentum on the long pass to Linder with an after-the-whistle penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. But Bluffton has settled themselves down and come back from that nicely to get 2 strong first downs here. Marcus, you had mentioned that May River was dropping eight players to try to slow down this attack, and I think that's what they're doing.
A little screen pass to Linder. Oh, man, I just heard some shoulder pads pop and snap, and whew, that was loud.
Yeah.
As a couple of big, vicious hits there on that play as Linder made the catch, and that is certainly happening for sure. FWDG, our sponsor for Media Day, the Furniture Warehouse Direct Gallery, the furniture and services you deserve.
Yeah, Bluffton trying a little trickeration there. I think they were looking for Linder to go downfield with that as a pass, and May River was not fooled.
8:58 to go. Mad Max over the middle, caught, and a lot of room up the middle, breaking free, and making the play is Jalen Linder, number 2. That's a Bluffton Bobcat, and Kevin M. Severe of State Farm, first down. And it's first down and goal from about the 10-yard line. Just inside of it, they're going to mark it at the 8.
Marcus, this game continues to prove me wrong. I said Mad Max's shoulder would prevent him from going downfield.
He's got it back. He's just going to have to scamper on it, lose a few yards, but retain possession. And it's going to be a loss of about 3 or 4. First down.
And he seems to have plenty enough pop to get the ball downfield. I was questioning that And as I'm saying in the halftime report, the keys are going to be to get the ball out quick. And what does he do? He goes downfield 3 times and is having great success. They're finding those soft pockets in the secondary of May River and are having some real success going downfield here early in the second half.
Second down, 13. There's a fade to the right side. Linder, go up and get it, young man. Waiting for a call.
Is that out of bounds?
He was on the sideline, and apparently so. It looked like he came down with it. They're going to rule it an incomplete pass.
I love the play call, though. You know, you've got a 6'4", D1 level wide receiver out there. Throw it up where only he can grab it, and that's what Mad Max did. Unfortunately, I think he just got pushed out of bounds there.
Third down and 13. Low snap. Mad Max corrals it, throws a dart, and it is incomplete, nearly intercepted. Thomas Raish, number 45, in on the stop, as well as number 21, Taekwon Calloway. Linebackers in on the stop, playing center field at a mid-level area of the zone defense. And again, the ability to move some guys back to try to evade the pass game, as here is Luis Rojas.
It's Rojas
number
time.
93. Does everybody know what time it is? He's going to attempt the field goal. It's on its way, and he missed it to the left. He hooked it to the left. We've got a timeout. We'll be right back right after this on WHHI Sports TV. The third quarter continues next.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Have you joined the Express Comfort Club from Summit Services Heating and Air? It's the ultimate way to keep your cool. Membership is free and includes discounts on routine maintenance, 15% discount on all repairs, 3-year parts and labor warranty, no overtime charges, plus other benefits. Your comfort is just a call away. To sign up for Express Comfort Club, call 843-836-2653.
SummitServices.com.
Welcome back. We were talking about 6 degrees of separation in this game as we have more whistles as we welcome you back. Looks like May River is lining up, indeed, the football at the 20-yard line. Did you hear about the trade that was made in the NFL this morning?
Something about
a man goes in motion.
Christian
McCaffrey going to San Francisco.
I did.
There's a run for a couple.
For 4 or 5 draft picks, right?
Yes. So Jaden Jones with the carry that time. Ed McCaffrey played for the 49ers, and Mike Shanahan, who was the offensive coordinator at the time. Of course, they both went to Denver, and Shanahan became the head coach. Ed's son, Christian, now playing for Kyle Shanahan, the son of Mike Shanahan, in San Francisco, as he was traded from Carolina today. Technically, it could have been last night. It was very late in the night. And for several picks over the next few years, Carolina with only 1 win, and San Francisco may be a Super Bowl contender. There's a run up the middle for Jaden Jones. Bounces it to the outside. Jaden Jones down the sideline. And he's down at about the 48-yard line. That'll get me warmed up. That was a heck of a play there by Jaden Jones, eluding tacklers and getting a huge first down as long as the flag does not get in the way. But we do have a pay proudly flag down on the field.
I don't know that I've ever, we just said it, every big play seems to be followed up by a penalty. Neither of these, and that's why we have a 7-0 ball game. I mean, you take these penalties out, Marcus, and we probably got a 5 or 6 score football game. Instead, it's defense and killer penalties. These aren't just penalties. They're penalties that are thwarting huge gains by both offenses.
Yeah. The Energy Bowl South Loco Stars that are going to be playing at Doug Shaw Memorial Stadium on December 10th are as follows from the Lowcountry. Darian Perry, May River defensive back. Casey Fields, an athlete at Beaufort. Jalen Linder, a wide receiver at Bluffton who we're seeing tonight. Colton Ferries, defensive back at Beaufort. Jaden Jones, May River defensive lineman. Again, the 75th annual game there. BJ Payne, an assistant coach in the game with the South team. Of course, Hilton Head's own head coach. Great stuff there. And talking about one of his own, as here's a run up the middle from the handoff and a gain of about 5. The Shrine Bowl of the Carolinas in Spartanburg at Spartanburg High School will have Chris Maribel from Hilton Head High on the D-line, Cameron Avery of Cane Bay in the linebacking core, and DJ Barksdale of South Point as a defensive back. You talk about some great athletes. And as well, Jaden Jones, 14 carries for 123 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a sack last week. Tanner Macy, 10 for 123 and a touchdown. 2 of 3 for 39 yards as well. And here's Macy up the middle, taking it to the outside. Tanner Macy, look at him go. He's going to make up for that play. And again, whistles.
This is getting a little strange. It is 5 steps forward and 10 steps back.
Maybe 15. Tyson James as well, 8 tackles, 6 for solo for a Loco helmet sticker for Bluffton. And then we saw some great plays from Beaufort Academy and THA last week in that thriller that we had. Tony O'Banner last week, 19 carries, $173 and 2 touchdowns. Braden Deneen, 3 rush touchdowns. Jackson Porter, 20 carries, 113 yards on the ground. Devontae Green, 15 for 114, and the lone touchdown rushed by the running backs of BA in that thriller 31-27 that we had last week. Here, we have 5:40 to go. The snap, and here's Macy. Up the middle, he's going to be drugged down.
J.Q. Williams.
J.Q. Williams, you've mentioned his name several times.
He is a stud there on defense, but you can really, Marcus, you can really feel the sidelines and coaching staffs of both of these teams.
They're frustrated.
Starting to simmer. Yeah, I mean, no team can develop any kind of rhythm or momentum when you're getting big gains, especially, and having to relinquish those to penalties.
4th down and 5. Reminder that at FWDG, the furniture and services you deserve, they can be provided to you. The Furniture Warehouse Direct Gallery. The Furniture Warehouse Direct Gallery. At McGinnis Orthodontics, love your smile. We've got a whistle and a timeout. It is called by May River. We'll take it with them. Be back for more of the third. It's actually a Bluffton timeout, a Bluffton Builders timeout. Back in a moment on WHHI.
Hey, are you looking to make living in the Lowcountry a little more affordable? You have a detached garage just like this one? Well, why not add on to it and make it a passive income opportunity? They call this a carriage house or an accessory dwelling unit or ADU. By building an ADU, you will increase your home's value, have an opportunity to actually make some money, and give someone a high quality home to live in and rent just like this one. My name's Ryan from Bluffton Builders, and my goal is to make home ownership more enjoyable through the highest quality craftsmanship, convenience, and communication. To learn more, go to bluffton.builders/ADU.
Elsewhere's in Old Town, the Lowcountry's only veteran-owned sports memorabilia and retail gift shop, located in the heart of Old Town, Bluffton, where there's something for everyone, from truffles and coffee to lotion, scents, and local honey, kids puzzles, stickers, books, and more. Come on in and see what's in our store. Of course, our passion is sports cards and memorabilia, where we buy and sell collections daily. So when in doubt, don't throw them out. Come in and let us help you out.
4th down and 5 as we welcome you back. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, Larry Jacomot, Jeremy Pope, Maria Soden, Christopher Sanders, Justin Williams, Lisa Richardson, and Jessa Jeremiah. High kick, and it's going to take a nice bounding roll to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, both of these defenses have had a 12th man on their squad, and that 12th man has been the yellow flag.
Yeah.
It is just, we keep talking about it. Both these offenses, especially Bluffton, came out on fire here, throwing the ball well, running it a little bit. Of course, May River gets it back. They do the same, some big plays, but you know, again, you just can't develop any rhythm or continuity when you're going backwards. And the hardest thing is they're after big plays. That's just demoralizing. So that has an effect on the psyche.
Here's Mad Max firing, and it's complete to Kamari Simmons. And Simmons has a first down to State Farm. Kevin M. Severe first down, and it's probably going to be going backwards, but we'll see.
No, I think this could be a late hit out of bounds on May River.
As they sort it out, we'll let you know that at McGinnis, that's about the third time I've done that.
Hard to say that when
3 weeks.
you're cold, isn't it, partner?
The McGinnis Orthodontics folks, make sure you love your smile.
We need Mary Woodmanson Green out here to give us some mouth exercises.
Absolutely. Personal foul on May River, so it's going to indeed help Bluffton out. Shout out to Mary Green.
Oh, she's the best.
Artistic director of the Mary Green Chorale, formerly the Mary Green Men's Chorale, of which you and I both sang in. Not at the same time, though. That pass caught, eluding a tackler, and then being down after a huge Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. First down is number 9. And that was a tackle by Cam Mitchell for the Sharks, but Brandon Bryant came through to catch it over the middle. And for our good buddy Gustavo Ratia, I will say numero 9. I had to think of what 9 was in Spanish for a second.
Well, 9.
Numero 9.
You mentioned great catch. 9, I love the way he just snatched the ball out of the air, showing some great hands. You know,
there's Roderick Buxton for a couple.
The elite receivers are able to do that. They just literally can snatch the ball right out of the air, and Brandon Bryant did that, showing some great skill with his soft hands.
Reminder, Casual Living Fireside and Grillin' for the Casual Life. They're a tailgate sponsor for us this season.
Marcus, I think Mad Max is just fine. He may not be 100%, but he has come out here in the second half, and he's throwing accurate. He's getting his feet set. The Bluffton offensive line doing a great job of protecting him. We've got a ball game.
2nd and 13. 2nd and 7, rather. Ball at the 13. That pass finds the sideline, and it is caught by Jalen Linder.
I think they were saying he was juggling the ball as he was going out of bounds.
Okay. He did make the catch, but not quite conducive enough
that before he went out of bounds. So I think that was called incomplete.
3rd down, 7 to go. Football at the 13. 3:33 to go, and a speedy one. Mad Max fires towards the end zone. It is caught by Linder. Touchdown, Bluffton.
Wow.
A TCL step up with TCL TD.
And those two have been battery mates all season, putting up really big numbers through the air. Mad Max to his favorite receiver, the 6'4" and D1 level talent, Jalen Linder.
You got that right. 7-6. And Luis Rojas is on to attempt the point after.
Marcus, did we say this was looking like the May River Beaufort game earlier?
Yes,
it's
we
really
did.
starting to look
and
like that
now. It really
now.
is. Rojas just to the right there, and he kicks it up, and it is through. We've got a timeout. 3:27 to go, the third of the Bluffton Bowl. We are tied at 7. Back in a moment on WHHI.
As a parent to another parent, TCL makes it very easy for you to succeed. TCL is definitely the smart choice.
We really work with all of our students.
It's the most affordable it's ever been. You have supportive staff here.
We focus on practical teaching and hands-on application.
You're going to be able to get to know your peers. You're going to get to know your instructors. It's a great transitional period for students coming out of high school. It is just a great school all around.
Old Town Golf Cars offers golf car service and sales of all makes and models in the Bluffton and Hilton Head area. We are authorized dealers for Korea, Tomberlin, Advanced EV, and Royal EV, as well as many others. We have a wide range of golf carts to choose from at the most affordable prices in the area. Call or stop by today to learn more about our inventory.
All right, another break here on the sidelines as Consolidated Planning has sponsored us graciously. Right now, I'm catching up with a former player. His name is Anthony Nelson, and we're so glad to take a minute with you. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
So talk to us about when you graduated and what you played here.
So I graduated about a year and a half ago, and I played football, wrestled, and it was fun.
A great experience here at May River. It's kind of neat to have you back on the sidelines watching as a spectator now. Kind of an interesting fact. Anthony actually did not go to school here at May River. Tell us about your experience.
Well, yeah, I was homeschooled all my life, really. And when I first started, coming to May River, it was a change. It was different, but everyone welcomed me in, and it was just really great how the coaches and my teammates really helped me, and it was awesome.
Yeah, so they really made you feel like one of their own. Why do you come out to support now, year and a half after graduation? What are you doing here tonight?
Well, I'm just here to support. It's a big rival game. It's a big game, and I'm just here to support my fellow guys. I still know some kids that are playing on the team, and they got some really good talent here tonight, and so hopefully it'll be a really good game.
Here representing May River tonight, an alum. Thanks for taking some time with us. Back to the game.
I tell you what, I've been working with Jeremy Pope ever since 2013, and I am finding out more and more every week that man's got some wit. There's a short return.
He's an on-air personality. He just doesn't know it.
That's right.
Yeah. What did he say? He had a face for AM radio?
It's very deep. Yeah, it's very deep within him. Yes, he has a face for AM radio.
Well, at least I got a face for FM radio, so I got that going for me.
It makes me think of the NPR guys, Cart Talk. He would fit in great with those guys.
Well, our stat wizard.
Love Jeremy Pope.
Our stat wizard.
And our entire crew. Everybody's great.
Speaking of our entire crew, our stat wizard, Larry Jacquemont, just handed me this, and I think it's worth noting. The quarterback coach of Bluffton is Tyler Skidmore. He was a quarterback at Southern Utah University and just moved here with his wife.
Here's a run to the outside. Look at this. It's Duncan. And Duncan to the 49-yard line.
Skidmore is very young, but he's done a great job with Max and all the quarterbacks. It says they are one of the top passing offenses in the state, and their entire offensive coaching staff deserves credit for that, and that's no question. Mad Max, we thought, might be going down again in this game early on, and those guys somehow got him back to health, got him back on the field, and they're having lots of success through the air again.
Karkuff, the offensive coordinator, played baseball. Had a minor league career. I think it was with San Diego and Toronto.
That's right.
Their organizations. First down and 10 at the 49. Bluffton calls a timeout. It's a Bluffton Builders timeout. We'll take it as well. Be right back after this on WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Beth Drake. As your local realtor, I am proud to support our local sports. If you're considering buying or selling a home, you want an experienced agent who knows the local market and how to get you the best price. In the past 10 years, I've helped over 700 buyers and sellers achieve their real estate goals. From staging and marketing your property to assisting you in finding the home of your dreams, I would love to help you as well. Call me at 843-422-7500.
Living on the coast offers a unique lifestyle, but with that comes the need for a specialized approach to helping protect residents and business owners from year-round winds, high tides, and torrential rain. Since 1850, our family-owned business has been helping friends and neighbors navigate whatever Mother Nature has thrown our way. At CT Lowndes, we know coastal insurance. Visit us at ctlowndes.com. Let us help you prepare for hurricane season.
We welcome you back to the Bluffton Bowl. May River with the football. Man in motion is Duncan. It's a fake handoff to him. It's Macy out of the gun, running it up the middle across the 50 to about the 47-yard line. Talked about Jared Karkuff, and he was at Collins Hill for 2 years with Hayden Gregory as the receivers coach. And we've got an injury timeout. We'll hear from O.C. Welch after this break on WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Barry Edwards with Island Tire and Automotive Services. You know that the amount of tire that's actually making contact with the road is about the same size as a slice of watermelon. And that's all you have to keep you safe. It makes sense to have the best like Michelin. That's why Island Tire has been proudly selling Michelin tires since 1978. At Island Tire, we don't think of it as just a set of tires. You can trust us to be thinking about the safety of your car and, more importantly, what's inside.
Hi, I'm Bruce Wood, Managing Partner of Hilton Head Capital Partners, and I'm here to be part of your fun high school football season. It's a great time, but the game begins with the coin toss, and that's what I like to see first. So let's have a fun time, let's all play safe, let's enjoy our teams, and please don't drink and drive. Your parents want you around for a while. So enjoy the game and enjoy the season.
We welcome you back to May River High School and the Shark Tank at the Bluffton Bowl. It was Shane Whitaker that suffered the injury, and he is off and taken to a nearby hospital, I'm sure. As we welcome you back to live action, here's Jaden Jones. And Jaden Jones taking it for a couple: Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, Jessa Jeremiah, Lisa Richardson, Larry Jacomot, Jeremy Pope, Maria Soden, Christopher Sanders, and Justin Williams. We're all with you tonight here at May River High.
Yeah, Marcus, we all are praying and hopeful that Shane Whitaker is going to be okay. What we heard was it was likely a stinger. He had movement in all extremities.
Yeah.
So we're just praying that he makes a full and healthy recovery.
For sure. Here's a run up the middle, and Macy gets hit a couple of times, lands down awkwardly, and we've got a Pay Proudly flag. Don't get penalized for processing fees. Call Pay Proudly today.
Well, it didn't take very long for the flags to start coming back out.
That's right. Both teams, excuse me, Daniel, for a quick sec. Both teams 3-5. 1-2 in the region is Bluffton. They are in 4th place, and 2-1 in the region is May River. They are in 2nd place.
Yeah, so this is a big game for region play, especially for Bluffton. May River gets this win, and it looks like they could lock up a playoff position.
If they win today and next week, as it's a personal foul, face mask and a personal foul on against May River and Bluffton, so offsetting penalties. If May River wins both games to wrap up the year, they likely will get the 2 seed in the playoffs. We know that Hilton Head and Bluffton are both going to be gunning for him.
That's
in
right.
terms of that.
Well, partner, my daughter, Liliana, who's now 10, she's got a favorite show on Netflix called Stranger Things. I've just started to get into that with her a little bit. I'm starting to think that what we're seeing tonight might be an episode of Stranger Things.
3rd down and 4 at the 45-yard line. Liliana, hope you're doing well.
She's doing great.
That's awesome.
She was going to come out here tonight, but she said, "Dad, it's just too cold." I think she was on to something. I'm a little chilly.
She might have a job in meteorology in her future. She might want to talk to Maria Soden.
Yeah, well, she's got a future in whatever she wants to do.
That's right.
She's doing great.
Like her pops.
Well,
she's very theatrical and whatnot, right? Dancer and all of that.
She's a little jack of all trades. But going back to Stranger Things, it's just been a strange ball game all the way around. Lots of offense that's been stifled by penalties. We had the unfortunate probably 40-minute delay there with the young Shane Whitaker going down. But really, just hard for these offenses to get into any kind of rhythm, and then now to have this kind of delay, going from really warm and intense muscles now to cold and tight muscles.
Right.
You got to watch injuries and cramps and things of that nature.
3rd down. No, check that. 2nd down. 7 to go from the 43. Here's Macy. Down the left side. He's going to take a dive. And he's got a nice gain. Defensive coordinator for Bluffton, Chris Napert. Coached in South Carolina for about 18 years. Recently at Camden High School, where he was state runner-up in 3A a season ago. 20 seconds to go. And Karkuff, the offensive coordinator as well, had a great career, as I mentioned, at Collins Hill with Hayden Gregory. Also played minor league ball for both the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. Oh, by the way, the San Diego Padres are in the National League Championship Series. Here's Jones, left side, taking it for a few yards. Who do you like? Are you much of a baseball fan? Who do you like in the NL and ALCS? Actually, I'll get your thoughts on that after this break. 3/4 of the Bluffton Bowl in the books. 4th quarter next on WHHI Sports TV.
Let casual living, fireside and grilling inspire your outdoor style. Stop by and shop our 15,000 square foot showroom for the perfect patio furniture, fire pits, umbrellas, grills, outdoor kitchens, and more. We're here to help turn your outdoor space into a haven of luxury and style. We offer delivery and setup.
We're the only company that services what we sell. Please come by as we'd love to earn your business.
Casual living, fireside and grilling, for the casual life.
At McGinnis Orthodontics, we're committed to giving you a reason to love your smile. We offer state-of-the-art technologies to create beautiful, healthy smiles by utilizing cutting-edge technology and artificial intelligence to guarantee the best results possible. We're in the 1% of top Invisalign providers in the country. The technologies we use are amazing, but we're pretty sure that it's how much we love what we do and the neighbors we do it for that makes the real difference. Visit us in Hilton Head, Bluffton, and Beaufort and mention this offer to get $250 off treatment. We look forward to seeing you and for you to love your smile.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Hi, I'm Chip Welch with OC Welch Ford. Come pick out your brand new 2022 Expedition or Explorer with over 50 to choose from. With interest rates as low as 1.9%, call or come see me today at OC Welch Ford in Hardyville, South Carolina.
As we're taking breaks here on the sidelines, again, thanks to our sponsor, Luke Goronsky and Consolidated Planning, you can't help but notice how much this cheer team has grown. Wow, there's a lot of folks out here tonight, but they're little folks. We're going to take a break right now. Sophia and Stella are joining us. Tell us a little bit about what's going on tonight, Sophia.
So tonight we're teaching our little girls, our future Sharks, we're teaching them some cheers and they're getting a feel for game day, and then we have a dance that goes with our theme tonight, which is USA. So it's going to be really fun and it's really great, and I hope that all these girls are really excited and have a great time.
So what do you all do? How do you teach them out here? Do you have one student that's paired with each one of you, or how does that work?
So we pair a few students, a few of our future Sharks with some of the cheerleaders, and we teach some of our cheers. We pick some cheers out that we know they'll get down pat real quick, and then we teach them our dance, which we have prepped for them, and we have silly little motion names that we do for them. It's super fun.
I saw some warm-ups going on over there. It was so fun to watch. I love it. Well, I can't wait to see some of this going on here on the sidelines and during the game, and hopefully our viewers are catching the action as well. Before we head back to the game, can I get a Go Sharks from you both?
Ready? Yeah. Go Sharks!
All right, there you go. Thanks so much. We appreciate it. Back to the guys.
We welcome you back. So it's, again, Philadelphia, San Diego, Houston, New York in the championship series of both the National League and American League for the playoffs. But here, there's a little dump pass to number 8, Michael Namdar, and he makes the catch and dives at about the 20-yard line. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, Jeremy Pope, the rest of our WHHI sports crew with you.
Yeah, I really like May River's 2 tight ends, and I like seeing a little mix of the screens and the seam routes that we've seen some with Tanner Macy getting the ball to both those big tight ends. I'd like to see more of that.
2nd down, 5. Here's a run to the left side, and busted through is Darian Perry. And Perry gets inside the 10-yard line. 1st down and goal. It's Kevin Sevier of State Farm, 1st down at the 8-yard line. Let's hear from Daniel's friend and ours, Beth Drake.
Call Beth Drake, your experienced local realtor, whether buying or selling. Beth Drake with Keller Williams. Boy, can we call that the Perry carry there?
I like it.
On the last, he carried about 6 players with him.
And not only was it a carry of the football, but he carried players with him.
Carried the players with him, yes.
There's a run to about the 5. Reminder, whether buying or selling your next home, call Michael Sackman of Keller Williams today. Michael Sackman and Keller Williams, our pregame show sponsor.
All right, May River back to that power formation.
And there's a run to the left side, touchdown.
And that was just what the doctor ordered. I like that power formation with your big back going out of the wildcat position, and he takes it to pay dirt. Jaden Jones.
There is a first time for everything. I apologize for those that actually heard me hiccup on live television. not that this is live, but actually on air.
Even the best have human moments, my friend.
It was quite literally a hiccup. The extra point coming up after the touchdown, 13-7 with 10:28 to go in the ball game.
Not a figurative hiccup, but a literal hiccup.
It was a literal hiccup.
Okay.
Low snap. Kick is high, and that's heading to the moon. It's good for Nathan Dalton. And it's now 14-7, May River back out in front. Back with more of the fourth next on WHHI Sports TV.
At McGinnis Orthodontics, we're committed to giving you a reason to love your smile. We offer state-of-the-art technologies to create beautiful, healthy smiles by utilizing cutting-edge technology and artificial intelligence to guarantee the best results possible. We're in the 1% of top Invisalign providers in the country. The technologies we use are amazing, but we're pretty sure that it's how much we love what we do and the neighbors we do it for that makes the real difference. Visit us in Hilton Head, Bluffton, and Beaufort and mention this offer to get $250 off treatment. We look forward to seeing you and for you to love your smile.
Hi, I'm Mike Zachman, broker at Keller Williams Realty. I've maintained a successful business model through multiple market shifts over time. I know this market and I know real estate. Serving 22 years in the Navy as a Navy diver, combined with a lifetime of boating on the coast, have enabled me to know the waterways that are an integral part of the Lowcountry lifestyle. Whether you're buying or selling, myself and my team can help you navigate the coastal South Carolina real estate market. Give us a call.
We welcome you back here to the Bluffton Bowl, 14-7 May River. We were talking with Jeremy at the break, Daniel, about what Bluffton needs to do now after the long break, and they're trailing right now, having an injured player, and it's a make or break moment and a moment to shine for the man in charge, Hayden Gregory.
Yeah, I talked to Hayden Gregory during the injury timeout. He still seemed his normal upbeat and positive self. And I think, you know, especially being that the injury was on the Bluffton side and the fact that Bluffton had momentum before that occurred, Bluffton has probably the bigger mental challenge to overcome, especially as May River goes down and takes a lead in this game.
Right.
So I think it's time, you know, Hayden Gregory gets with all his position coaches. They've probably already done this. Get their units to the side and just talk them up. Let them understand that, you know, this is just, you know, one of those unfortunate things that happens, and we got to get right back to where we started.
Mad Max with a dart left side. Oh, goodness, it was nearly caught down the sideline. Incomplete, intended for Brandon Bryant. The scoring drive that Bluffton had a while ago, their lone score of the day was a 5-play, 64-yard drive. Let us hear from O.C. Welch Ford, our national anthem sponsor for this season.
O.C. Welch Ford. Go see O.C. today for a great car buying experience.
Nobody does a read like that for O.C. other than my good man, Daniel Cort.
Well, I'll tell you, I had a voice crack there myself, partner. It's been a long afternoon.
That is a loose ball. And it's picked up. Oh, doctor, yes, sir. That is absolutely a flag.
He was headhunting on that. I thought he missed him, but unfortunately it doesn't look that way. And that's just so unfortunate. I had a chance to talk to quarterback coach Tyler Skidmore, who we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, about Mad Max. He said he was doing fine, and indeed he was with that touchdown pass to Jalen Linder. It's just getting stranger and stranger, partner.
This is wild. We're taking a timeout. Be back in a second.
We connect people to their work, to their families, to all things essential. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here every day, making life easier in all the ways that matter. And of all the connections we make, we know none are more powerful than the human connection.
Palmetto Electric Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Hi, I'm Chip Welch with OC Welch Ford. Come pick out your brand new 2022 Expedition or Explorer with over 50 to choose from. With interest rates as low as 1.9%, call or come see me today at OC Welch Ford in Hardyville, South Carolina.
Darian Perry disqualified on the unsportsmanlike conduct. First down and 10, ball at the 49-yard line. Snap. And this is Bryant with a pass over the middle to Linder. Linder breaking free across the 15, trying to find some extra yardage. And he's drugged down hard to the turf, which probably feels like a block of ice at this point. Jalen Linder with a huge Kevin Sevier of State Farm first down. And that's a big play for Bluffton.
Well, and speaking of a big sequence, really unfortunate sequence there with the ejection of Darian Perry, so a huge loss for May River, but a huge loss for Bluffton, just as I'm talking about the health of Mad Max.
Bryant throws again, and again it is caught. I'm a little bit surprised as that's Kamari Simmons with the catch and a short gain for Bluffton. I'm a little bit surprised that we're not saying that we are not seeing Trace Hillman right now.
Right. Well, clearly Brandon Bryant is the better athlete. Oh, and this is great news. Max is back in the game.
Oh, man.
Oh, great news.
How about that?
Great news for Bluffton and great news for all Bluffton fans.
You never know what you're going to see on a Friday night. Hang on to your caps, folks.
Well, this game so far takes the cake, partner.
Mad Max set up to throw, and now he's going to run up the middle. Be careful with that head, young man.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And you know, good discipline there by Thomas Raish to just pull up. You know, clearly Max was going to slide. Good discipline there. And we've got another flag.
Yeah, that was not a kite, folks. That was indeed a penalty flag. Might as well let you know that Pay Proudly is our penalty flag sponsor. Don't get penalized with processing fees. Call Pay Proudly today. So great to see Mad Max back in the game. That's for sure. Again, May River in second place if they win out the final 2 weeks on sportsmanlike conduct against the Bobcats, 15 yards on the penalty. They'll get second place, and it looks like James Island's going to have first in 7-4A.
Yeah, right now.
And Bluffton looking at a fourth place finish, but Bluffton and Hilton Head both eyeing May River, and I just heard Jeremy Pope say 16 flags in the ball game.
And many of those, as we've talked about, after big plays.
Mad Max scrambling to his left side, inside 8:50 to go. He's going to roll left, fire that way. Oh, wow. Man, what a hit.
Ooh.
Kamari Simmons takes a big shot out of bounds after he makes the grab.
Vicious hit, number 41, Ethan Sprinkle there, coming at full speed at an angle.
That was no sprinkle. That was a
slobber knocker.
Flurry.
Yeah. All right, a big fourth down coming here for Bluffton. Oh, they're going to get a free down out of this. Nope, they just offsides.
8:38 to go. And this is the wildest game I think I've ever called. And I've been doing this for about 20 years.
Stranger things, man. I'm telling you, it's just, you know, you hope the injured player for Bluffton, which was Shane Whitaker, is okay.
Absolutely.
But void of that, you know, you put that in the mix with the penalties and the stoppage of play, the injury to Mad Max recently here. It's just been one thing after another. But, you know, it's still a really tight ball game and could go any direction at this point. Bluffton's driving to tie it, so, you know, hang in there, folks. We've still got what appears to be an exciting ending.
8:28 to go, and a timeout that is called by Bluffton. It's a Bluffton Builders timeout. We'll take it with them. Be right back at the Bluffton Bowl here at May River on WHHI Sports Television.
As a business owner, local service is important to me. I want to work with companies that know me, know my business, and are here when I need them. Pay Proudly's team listened to me and developed a custom solution that saved significant amount of money and made our process to accept payments easier. But what makes working with Pay Proudly even more meaningful is that they genuinely care. They contribute a percentage of fees collected to local charities that are important to me at no additional cost.
We are Pay Proudly.
Life is full of choices, and the choices we make directly affect our quality of life. Our day is much easier when we don't hit the snooze alarm 10 times and show up late for work. We feel better when we eat a well-balanced meal versus running through the drive-thru. And when it comes to your comfort at home or in the workplace, the result of hiring a fly-by-night repair guy or award-winning professional is night or day. Life is full of choices. For your home, for your family, for your environment. Make the superior choice. Call Superior today.
8 minutes, 26 seconds to go. Snap from Von Hohenstraten and a big hit. Right there is number 44 with the tackle. That is Curran Green, defensive lineman. That is a turnover on downs.
You know, that's just playing great assignment football. What great discipline there by Curran Green, just to stay at home. You know, you hear coaches talk about fundamentals all the time. You hear about them sticking with their lanes and their assignments. He stayed home. Bluffton had a great draw play worked up there, and if Green doesn't make that play, there's a lot of space there.
Yeah. First down and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. The snap, and here's a run to the outside from Tanner Macy to the 22. While May River is on offense, they have finished in the top 5 in the state in the Directors' Cup, which is a competition for the best athletic programs in the state the past 5 years. They've got a 4.0 GPA as an athletic program. Athletes that have played in college, or rather that are playing in college, on a football scholarship. That includes Ahmad Green, who, oh, by the way, got his first start against your alma mater, Furman, with the Citadel.
How about that?
A couple of weeks ago. Jayon Allen of South Carolina State University. What a kind young man he is. We saw him earlier this year. I believe I was at the Beaufort. Yeah, it was at the Beaufort game because it wasn't raining for a change. And great to see him. 3rd down and 5 after the short run. We mentioned Garvin Douglas. He is at Hutchinson Community College, top junior college in America. Moxon Zare of Warford College. Garrett Bonneville of the Citadel. Ben Marler of Wofford. Malik Frost of Hampton, Sydney. And current athletes, Darian Perry, Fort Valley State, the Citadel. Kennesaw State looking at him, and Jaden Jones. Clark Atlanta, Morehouse, and Wabash in Indiana looking at him as well. Good stuff for
Congratulations
May
to all
River.
those young men.
There's a pass downfield, and it is caught, and it is caught by
Namdar.
number 8, Michael Namdar. That's indeed correct.
Again, I said it earlier, I love these tight ends for May River, and I like the play calls. You know, get a few good runs, get Bluffton, queuing in on that, and throw them off with a pass. Mix it up, keep it balanced. But, you know, right now, if you're May River with 6:40 left in the game, you got to be thinking time of possession. Grind that clock down. You know, you've got a 14-7 lead, and the offensive line has just been doing a great job all night of getting a push. Now is the time. This is winning time.
That was a Kevin M. Severe State Farm first down. For all your home and auto insurance needs, visit Kevin Severe of State Farm today. Consolidated Planning and Luke Goronski. He is there for your local experienced financial planning. Great to have Jessa Jeremiah doing interviews back with us this week, and I was able to tag team one with her, and we interviewed Justin Jarrett at the half. Also heard from Jessica Surrett and the fine folks at Stokes Toyota of Beaufort. Michael Lynn. I was about to say Michael Flynn, and I'm like, no, that's not right. That was a former basketball coach of mine. Michael Lynn of Stokes Toyota of Beaufort and Jessica Surrett had their conversation earlier. There's a run for Jones to about the 49-yard line.
Now again, if you're May River, it's all about grinding down the clock and ball protection. Just gotta, I like there, we saw Jones clamping 2 hands over that football. If you're Bluffton's defense, you're getting to desperation time at 5 minutes, so they gotta be thinking turnover, strip the ball, but still mindful of making the tackle.
14-7 to go, or 14-7 to score, 5 minutes to go. 3rd down, 2 ball at the 49-yard line. Here is Macy, and he's awfully close, maybe at the 49-yard line, and we've got a few more players that are slow to get up for Bluffton, but indeed they are.
Good
One
stop
of them
there.
is J.Q. Williams.
Yeah, good stop there by Bluffton's defense. Josh Bond with a host of other Bobcats there on the stop. This is a huge 4th and 1 for Bluffton here at midfield.
Josh Bond.
You can't help yourself, can you?
I can't. 4.5 to go. Timeout Bluffton. It's a Bluffton Builders timeout. We've got it. We'll take it. Back with more right after this on WHHI Sports TV.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, where you laid on your back so a princess could fly. The Exmark Radius will get you on and off the lawn quickly with the signature cut, comfort, and reliability more landscape pros trust. Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Radius online for special finance offers available now.
Imagine how inconvenient your life would be without power. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you will have power when you need it most. Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted.
No doubt we're living in uncertain times, and many of our loved ones are spending more time at home. Selectric will have you prepared when the power goes out.
Selectric.
Done right now.
4:30 to go in regulation. I was thinking earlier, as soon as I had mentioned to Jeremy Pope that anything is possible, there's a run up the middle and a huge plethora of guys. That's a first down, a Kevin M. Severe of State Farm first down, courtesy of Kevin M. Severe. And I was talking about something, and I said anything's possible in the direction of Jeremy Pope, as we affectionately call him JP. You've seen Angels in the outfield, haven't you?
I have.
And JP was known for that line. Anything is possible.
Yeah. Well, yeah, tonight.
First down at midfield.
That's never
47-yard line, actually. That's true.
Well, big conversion there. When you got the offensive line that May River does, and you got a back like Jaden Jones, why not go for it on 4th and 1. Marcus, my mouth is starting to lock up. It's getting colder and colder.
Mine locked up about 2 quarters ago, I think.
Wow.
There's a short run for Jaden Jones. 2nd and 7, 44-yard line.
Well, May River doing what May River does, which is run the ball, especially
and melt the clock like
melt
clarified
the clock.
Butter.
That really has been the story of this game.
We talked about it in the first quarter, and they're starting to do it here in the 4th. They're bookending it with the melting of the clock.
Well, they're going to their strength, and Bluffton was going to its strength, which is the passing game here in the second half. But right now, May River has what they want here late in the game, which is the ball
and Macy
and the running game.
For a few yards right up the middle, and he was hit hard. I just can't imagine, and you would know this being a former quarterback, I can't imagine on a night like last week with the dampness and a night like tonight, which is getting cooler and cooler by the moment, what it feels hitting that ground. It can't feel good.
It's not pleasant, I can tell you that. And, we got a lot of turf fields now, or a lot of artificial turf fields.
Right.
This being grass as it gets cold,
worse, right?
gets prickly. Yeah, the ground gets harder and the grass gets pricklier, and it's just painful.
And where were we at last week? BA, which also has grass.
That's right.
For now. Here's a run up the middle. Jaden Jones breaking away to the 25-yard line. And a first down courtesy of Kevin Severe of State Farm.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That was a big play. Is there a flag?
I don't see one.
Is there a flag?
I don't see one.
Oh, my God. It's going to stick?
Apparently so.
I'm being facetious here, partner.
I know you are.
Well, I'll tell you, that was a gash. And again, Jaden Jones gets a burst of acceleration through that line. But that offensive line, I've said it all night, Marcus, they are creating holes and they are firing off that football. Being this late in the game with this many stoppages, that's impressive.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in regulation. Tanner Macy goes out of the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Jones. Has some room to the right side. Now takes it up the gut. Jaden Jones inside the 5-yard line. First down and goal. Another Kevin Sevier of State Farm. First down.
Jaden Jones showing why he's one of the more highly touted football players in South Carolina, isn't he, Marcus?
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. 2 touchdowns tonight and almost a third there.
We've seen so many great athletes, especially in the run game, in the 2 years that we've called games together, this being year number 2. Hard to believe that we're wrapping up year number 2 working together next week.
Time flies when you're having fun, Marcus.
It's true. 1:17 to go. May River, 37 region champs in all sports, 7 state runner-ups, 5 titles. Mentioned the 4.0 GPA and the Directors' Cup information as well earlier. Timeout, May River. We'll take it with them. Be right back after this on WHHI Sports TV.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Have you joined the Express Comfort Club from Summit Services Heating and Air? It's the ultimate way to keep your cool. Membership is free and includes discounts on routine maintenance, 15% discount on all repairs, 3-year parts and labor warranty, no overtime charges, plus other benefits. Your comfort is just a call away. To sign up for Express Comfort Club, call 843-836-2653.
We welcome you back. 70 seconds to play in the Bluffton Bowl. And it looks like under center, as we have another flag. Okay, Macy was out of the shotgun. I just saw number 9, Garrett Dimmel. Oh, yeah, he is in there. Garrett Dimmel, the backup quarterback, is in there under center, but I also saw Macy.
Well, I think
looking like he was either flanked out as a receiver or possibly in the backfield just
Macy's
to fit
just
the formation.
He's just playing protection. You know, in the event that a crazy sequence happens and the ball's fumbled, those guys are back there just to protect. But they are in victory formation, Marcus, and Bluffton with no timeouts. This game is, for all intents and purposes,
63 seconds away from being over.
And congratulations to May River. What a tough-fought regional battle this was. It's unfortunate there has to be a loser. One of the oddest games I think you and I have ever called together.
For sure, the oddest game that we've ever done together. One of the oddest games I've ever done, period. And again, I've been doing this since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
40 seconds to play, and with a win next week, May River will wrap up second place in 7-4A. Bluffton was 4th place heading in. They're going to fall to 1-3 in the region, 3-6 overall. May River is going to get their 3rd win in the region and go to 4-5 overall as the Bluffton Bowl is 20 seconds away from ending. 14-7, May River is going to win it. It's just a matter of the clock ticking down. We've got the Island Tire and Auto and Summit Services Heating and Air postgame show with interviews with our MVP, as well as head coach Rodney Summers. Looks like we're going to talk to Jaden Jones as well. We've got that coming up right after this timeout. The Bluffton Bowl is a wrap, but the postgame show next. 14-7, May River wins. Back with more right after these words on WHHI Sports TV.
Hey, are you looking to make living in the Lowcountry a little more affordable? You have a detached garage just like this one? Well, why not add on to it and make it a passive income opportunity?
They call this a carriage house or an accessory dwelling unit or ADU.
By building an ADU, you will increase your home's value, have an opportunity to actually make some money, and give someone a high-quality home to live in and rent just like this one.
My name's Ryan from Bluffton Builders, and my goal is to make home ownership more enjoyable through the highest quality craftsmanship, convenience, and communication.
To learn more, go to bluffton.builders/ADU.
At McGinnis Orthodontics, we're committed to giving you a reason to love your smile. We offer state-of-the-art technologies to create beautiful, healthy smiles by utilizing cutting-edge technology and artificial intelligence to guarantee the best results possible. We're in the 1% of top Invisalign providers in the country. The technologies we use are amazing, but we're pretty sure that it's how much we love what we do and the neighbors we do it for that makes the real difference. Visit us in Hilton Head, Bluffton, and Beaufort and mention this offer to get $250 off treatment. We look forward to seeing you and for you to love your smile.
Hi, I'm Chip Welch with OC Welch Ford. Come pick out your brand new 2022 Expedition or Explorer with over 50 to choose from. With interest rates as low as 1.9%, call or come see me today at OC Welch Ford in Hardyville, South Carolina.
.8:58 to go. Mad Max over the middle, caught, and a lot of room up the middle, breaking free, and making the play is Jalen Linder, number 2. That's a Bluffton Bobcat, and Kevin M. Severe of State Farm, first down. And it's first down and goal from about the 10-yard line. Just inside of it, they're going to mark it at the 8.
Imagine how inconvenient your life would be without power. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you will have power when you need it most. Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted.
No doubt we're living in uncertain times, and many of our loved ones are spending more time at home. Selectric will have you prepared when the power goes out.
Selectric. Done right now.
Have you joined the Express Comfort Club from Summit Services Heating and Air? It's the ultimate way to keep your cool. Membership is free and includes discounts on routine maintenance, 15% discount on all repairs, 3-year parts and labor warranty, no overtime charges, plus other benefits. Your comfort is just a call away. To sign up for Express Comfort Club, call 843-836-2653.
Call SummitServices.com.
Welcome in to the Island Tire and Summit Services Heating and Air post-game report. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort. We've got Rodney Summers and co-MVPs Jaden Jones and Thomas Raish. We're all with you here. Daniel, you've got some questions and a trophy presentation for the head coach of the May River Sharks.
Yeah, Coach Rodney Summers, congratulations on winning the Bluffton Bowl tonight. There's your trophy.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, we were here earlier in the season when you took on Beaufort, and I think it's maybe poetic justice that I'm getting to talk to you tonight. I thought you guys played a really good football game that night and just came up on the short end. So it's great to be able to award you this victory at home in a big region battle. But I'll tell you, this was one of the strangest football games I'd ever seen. We're really glad the young man for Bluffton, Shane Whitaker, is okay, it seems like.
Yeah, we don't know exactly, but we obviously they're going to take all the precautions, and we hope everything's all right. Just pray for him, and we'll extend, later on and check on him. So.
Yeah, well, and you said you've been on the wrong end of those things, and situations like that, stoppages in play like that can really suck the momentum out of a football game and out of a team. What did you say to your players in the break to keep them focused to come back and get this big win when it seemed like Bluffton had all of the momentum?
Well, I didn't say a whole lot because I was out here tending, making sure things were taken care of on the field, and the coaches, my staff was in there just talking to them. I had the headset on and just keeping them calm and letting them know what was going on and understand that we were taking all the precautions for a young man that, for any type of neck injury that, you got to be careful in situations like that. But our guys answered the delay. You always wonder how that's going to affect your team when you come out. And, I just kind of told them, hey, guys, we got to go out and play another 15 minutes of football. execute. And they did that and came out with a win, and I'm so happy for these young men.
Yeah, not only is this a big rivalry game, but it's a big region game. This takes you to 3-1 in the region and really sets the table for you guys to get into the playoffs. What are your thoughts going forward here in the last couple weeks?
Yeah, that was one thing we said. If we could pull this one out here, kind of get ourselves back in the driver's seat. We knew we kind of slipped up against James Island, and we got Hilton Head next week, so we needed this win to go into that next week and get a home playoff game that first round. So this should put us, I think, second, depending on what happens next week, barring anything crazy. Yeah. So, but we're, got ourselves back in the driver's seat, I think, for a home playoff game. And if everything shakes out, again, I don't know exactly how it's going to work out next week with the wins or losses. Yeah.
Well, we wish you nothing but the best. We'll be watching it closely. Rodney Summers, your winning coach tonight with the May River Sharks. Marcus has 2 special young men to give an award to. When we come back, stay with us.
I think my biggest fear coming back to college was failure. I had failed before, but TCL really did give me that confidence. The professors really want you to achieve and accomplish your goals. And TCL made coming back to college really easy by making it fun, affordable, and providing that place for us to feel like we can succeed and make it work. I would tell somebody that if they wanted to change their life, that this is what they needed to do.
Hi, I'm Barry Edwards with Island Tire and Automotive Services. Here at Island Tire, we like to provide you with peace of mind by using the best with Michelin tires. With 19 plants in North America, 7 of those are here in South Carolina. Michelin makes it easy to support local giving because they provide the best quality, top-leading innovation and service. 3 things Michelin and Island Tire and Automotive Services have in common: quality, innovation, and service. Give us a call today.
We welcome you back into the Island Tire and Auto and Summit Services Heating and Air postgame show. Marcus, Daniel, our guys with us, and certainly, fellas, 5-game winning streak, and now you have the lead in this rivalry series, 5 games to 4. I want to start off with Thomas. What'd you see defensively today with the team just coming out and playing with very strong intensity from the get-go?
Yes, sir. Well, obviously this is a rivalry with a lot of history. Coach has been preaching it all week. We got to come out, got to be physical, got to play May River hard-nosed football, and that's exactly what we did.
And I tell you what, Jaden, we got to talk to you after the week 1. It was our week 1 win against Ridgeland, and you had a very similar performance tonight. Talk about what you saw from your offensive line and finding a lot of green space out here, getting some revenge.
I mean, overall, it was a physical game, so I knew it was going to have to be a grinded-out game, from start to finish, 4-quarter game. So, I just stayed composed, paced myself, and, even if I got some short runs, I just stayed with it, and, I knew one was going to break at some point.
Talk a little bit about, Jaden, what you saw out of your quarterback, Tanner Macy, tonight, able to find a couple of guys that we don't really see quite as much, one being Duncan and his performance guiding you guys and managing you guys to this very good victory.
Even though he's pretty young, he's very poised, has a great mindset. So, I tell him all the time I have confidence in him. So he made some great decisions tonight, converted on some key plays. And I'm proud of him, to win this game. It's a big game. And for him to have this experience and win a grinded-out game like this is good.
The fact that you guys were able to grind it out with the long stoppage and whatnot, just talk about the experience of keeping your heads all the way fully into this game, heading into a tough week next week with the Hilton Head Seahawks.
Yes, sir, no doubt. Had a couple of breaks in there, but coaches helped us get right and in between and came out stretched and just kept getting after it. But good win tonight. But we got to move on, so it's on to the next opponent, and we're going to get after Hilton Head next week.
It was tough at some moments, but at the end of the day, we stayed motivated. We understood what this rivalry meant and what a win would mean for us. So, we just stick with it the whole time. Even when the stoppages happened, we still stay poised, stay composed, and, we finished the deal.
Second place feels pretty good, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yes, sir.
That will just about do it for the Bluffton Bowl. The final score here, May River 14-7 over the Bluffton Bobcats. They've got second place, and as I had mentioned, they've got Hilton Head coming up next week. Next week, we've got the Cross Island Bowl for you. For Daniel Cort, Jeremy Pope, the rest of our great WHHI crew, including Larry Jacomot, I'm Marcus Walsh. Thanks for joining us for the Bluffton Bowl here at May River. Again, the final score, 14-7 Sharks over the Bobcats. We'll see you next week for more high school football in the Skeezer ranks on WHHI Sports TV. Until then, so long, everybody.